we go. It's football time in Oklahoma on the Sooner Sports Network from Learfield.
Sooners bring pressure, picked up, hit as he throws, ball's in the air, intercepted!
Leave no doubt what's inside this locker room.
He escapes one man, Chase Billy got him out of bounds! He knocked him into the Sooner bench!
Tonight's all about Oklahoma. Okay, who we are and what we do.
Trying to get to the corner. 5-3-2-1, leaps, dives, spins, touchdown!
Today's Scene Setter is brought to you by Mercy. At Mercy, your life is our life's work.
And you can unhitch the wagon! Put the ponies in the barn!
Win! 1, 2, 3, win!
Kickoff is just moments away. Now with the call of the game, here's the voice of the Sooners, Toby Rowland.
Welcome back to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. Toby Rowland, Teddy Lehman, Chris Plank, and Gabe Eichert with you. We are now under 7 minutes to kick off, and let's check in back downstairs with Chris.
They just had the first flyover we've had in a couple of weeks, and it was electric. Toby, the Sooner captains are making their way out to midfield, well, actually to the Sooner sideline at midfield, being led by a fiery and a boisterous Kip Lewis. It'll be Kip Lewis, Dominic Williams, John Mateer. We do see Jaden Jackson coming out to be a part of this, along with Troy Everett. Troy Everett has been in uniform the last few weeks, but obviously hasn't played, hasn't had shoulder pads on. Grayson Halton leading the way, along with...
They're all shaking their pom-poms here in Tuscaloosa, and Alabama emerges from the tunnel. Crimson jerseys for them, white pants, crimson helmets with the numerals on the side. And they are lined up at the goal line, about to run between the band and onto the field. Al the Elephant waiting for them at the 50, and here comes the Crimson Tide. Well, we've got the teams. All we need to do now is flip a coin and get this thing started. Chris, back down to you.
Man, I got to tell you something. It was interesting watching Kalen DeBoer as they were walking through the tunnel. He took his hat off and yelled back to his team. And when they exited the tunnel, he gave a couple of fist punch, Vi Sekihima style, to the goalpost base. Just kind of pounded on that thing a little bit, trying to get his team fired up. The Sooners will walk in a straight line. It'll be led by Kip Lewis, Grayson Halton, Dominic Williams, Troy Everett, and John Mateer. They will be followed by today's field judge, Barry Blackwell. Our referee is Daniel Gautreaux. He's a third-year SEC referee. The last Oklahoma game that he did was the Missouri game, and his crew calls 30% more holding penalties than the national average. The captains greet each other: Parker Brailsford, Tim Kennan Jr., Deontay Lawson, and Ty Simpson out here for Alabama. No fireworks here, just mutual respect, and Daniel Gautreaux's voice will be the next one you hear as we get ready to toss a coin and get this game going.
Referee Daniel Gautreaux, this is your umpire, Walt Hill.
Guys, this side is heads, this side is tails. Oklahoma, you were the visitors. What is your call?
Tail.
John Mateer calls tails.
Call is tails.
Coin is in the air.
It is tails. You have won the toss. Defer. Which way would you like to kick?
Oklahoma has won the toss, Toby, and they have decided to defer until the second half. Again, Daniel Gautreaux and his crew, they had the Oklahoma-Missouri game last year. This is only his second game that this crew has been calling, or has called, for Oklahoma. Worth keeping an eye on.
All right, so Alabama will have the football first. Teddy, time for your final thought before kickoff.
Yeah, let's see how this thing goes. Defensively, stop the run, put Simpson in those third and longs, and let Venables' true genius come to work. That's where he's good. Whenever you can make a team predictable, he becomes massively unpredictable. We got to get to that position today.
Chris and Gabe, final thought before kickoff.
Gabe, it's incredible how good Alabama has been out of the locker room. They are one of the highest scoring teams in the first half. In fact, they average in the second quarter alone 12.7 points. Sooners defense gets a chance to make an early statement here because the Alabama offense has been hot starters all season long.
They'll have some stuff for us, undoubtedly, right? We talk about those scripting your first 10, first 15 as an offense where you've identified things on tape. Wait, hey, this is where we can attack them and then force them to adjust. One of the big keys for us defensively today, guys, is just tackling in space. Ryan Williams, Jeremy Bernard, these guys are excellent with the ball in their hands. They're going to make some plays, but it's important when those guys catch the football or they are handed the football, you mitigate the damage by rallying to the football and getting guys on the ground. I hope we start with that mentality right here, boys. This is going to be a lot of fun. Let's get it.
Can they do it again? For the second time in as many games, can the Sooners, in those perfect road white unis, go into one of college football's iconic venues and rip away a victory? It's Oklahoma and Alabama in Tuscaloosa. Here we go. Tate Sandell approaches the football toe to leather, and we are underway on a Saturday afternoon in Alabama. It comes down to Lottie Brooks, and he'll return it. 5-10 comes midfield. He's to the 15, tries to stretch it outside, and he's ushered out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Peyton Bowen did a good job stretching that play out, and Alabama will start around their own 20.
He really did. It looked like maybe they had something going there, and Peyton Bowen really doing a good job containing that. Had to push it all the way to the sideline there, but excellent job keeping them from getting out to some good starting field position.
Alabama has scored on 6 of their 9 opening possessions this year. Oklahoma has allowed points defensively on the opening possession each of the last 2 games. In the shotgun, Ty Simpson with Jam Miller, the running back, who now splits out wide left, and Jeremy Bernard joins him, the wide out in the backfield. Snap, Simpson going to throw. Looks left, quick throw, incomplete. Rifled it through the hands of his tight end, Josh Cuevas. It'll be 2nd and 10.
We had a late blitz on there by Owen Heineke, who's getting the start and jumped up to try to deflect that. I don't know if maybe he got in the vision there for the tight end trying to make the play.
2nd and 10, Alabama. 4 wide receivers set. Now Bernardson in motion. Simpson claps his hands. He will hand it off. First run for Jam Miller up the middle, met by Kip Lewis after a gain of only 2, maybe 3. It'll be 3rd and 7. Here comes the first third down of the day.
Perfect spot by Kip Lewis there. He knew it was run right away. Let that defensive line do their job up front. Comes up and fits perfectly in his gap for a nice tackle.
Alabama goes empty on 3rd and 7. They've completed 48% on the year in third down. Back to pass, deep drop. Simpson has time. Steps up, caught from behind, and he's dropped. Tried to escape, and he couldn't get away from Marvin Jones. And the OU defense starts with a 3 and out.
Well, interesting by Alabama there. It's 3rd and long, and they try to get up there and snap it quick and get Oklahoma's defense in a position where they can't get all their disguise going like they typically do. He had plenty of time initially. Coverage downfield, excellent. Had to pull it and run with it and got that fall-in sack there. Really nice job.
Isaiah Satania awaits the punt of Blake Dowd. Satania stands on his own 34. Dowd on his own 9. Snap back. Dowd got it away. Line drive kick toward the near sideline. Satania, no fair catch. Caught it at the 28. He's hit, but he breaks the tackle. 30. The return, 35. Dances outside. He's got room. Watch out. There goes Isaiah. 50, 45, 40. Met by traffic. 35, and he's wrapped up at the Alabama 30. No flags on the field. The first big play of the game is an Isaiah Satania punt return.
Well, I don't know if you can draw it up any better than that. 3 and out. And then a nice punt return on the change of possession. And how about Satania avoiding that nice play there by the gunner, dives at his legs, and he just kind of gives ground, and good blocking up front. No flags on the field. What a welcome sight that was.
90 seconds into this one. 49-yard punt. And a long return by Isaiah Satania has given the Sooners 1st and 10 at the Bama 30. Xavier Robinson at running back with Jaron Kanik in front of him as a blocker. Snap, play action, Mateer over the middle. That's caught. Deion Brooks at the 20, breaks a tackle to the 15, dives his head forward near the 11-yard line. First play from offense is a first down pass to Deion Burks. First down's brought to you by Paycom.
Alabama was packing the box right there. We had a run call, and Mateer just pulls it out and flips it behind everyone for Burks.
From the 12, 3 wide receivers. Mateer, handoff, Robinson running left. He's at the 10, plows into some Alabama defenders at the 9 and pushed back there. He got about 3. It was a 42-yard punt return, by the way, officially for Isaiah Satania.
Boy, and we just go outside here, and good block on the outside by Kanik. just taking Hubbard all the way to the sideline. I like the physicality early.
2nd and 6 from the 8 officially. The ball between the 8 and 9 yard lines. Oklahoma going right to left from our vantage point. That's north to south here at Bryant-Denny Stadium. Trips to the right. Only Giovanni Gibson to the left. Mateer's got it. Looks left. Now looks back right. Throws. Burks caught it. He's at the 5, and he can't get away as he retreated a couple of yards to the 7. So a very short gain will bring up the first 3rd down for OU.
Yeah, red zone down here. It's hard to get those backers and inside zone players to expand out of their area. And we tried to get them on those out-breaking routes and then bring Burks back to the inside, but not a lot of space there to operate.
3rd and 5 from the 7. Satania and Burks right, Gibson left, Robinson in the backfield. Now Mateer looks back at the sideline. Still 12 to snap it. Sooners changing something. Alabama looks like they're a counter change. Play clock down to 5. Got to get it to the 2 for a first. Snap. Mateer looks left, throws left. Too high for Giovanni Gibson, incomplete. And Oklahoma's going to have to settle for a field goal try.
Good opening possession, though. We found a couple of things there. I like the quick little pass play to Burks, try and get him involved. It's difficult to score and find space down in the red zone, but you know, this little first exchange went exactly how Oklahoma would want it.
25-yard chip shot for Tate Sandell from the left hash for the opening points of the game. Snap back, hold is down, kick is away, and it is good. That's 19 straight for Sandell, and Oklahoma strikes first in Tuscaloosa. 11:33 to go first quarter. It's Sooners 3 and Crimson Tide 0. Today's first half brought to you by Coca-Cola.
I absolutely love it, boys. Great start to the football game for the Oklahoma Sooners.
And Toby Rowland, the Sooners stay perfect in the red zone offensively in 2025.
Sooner football brought to you by One Oklahoma, powered by Sooner Sports Properties. Fan-fueled, athlete-focused. Oklahoma set to kick it away again. Shadows covering most of the playing surface here in this double-tiered stadium as the football comes off the tee. So Tate Sandell going to have to go reapply.
It's that wind we were talking about, Toby. It's playing a factor.
Again, it's Lonnie Brooks, the freshman wideout, deep to receive. He returned the last one from 2 yards deep in the end zone. See if he tries it again here. Sandell points right, points left. Sooners up 3-0. And there's the boot. Line drive kick. He got that one more solidly, and it'll go all the way through the end zone for a touchback. Bama starts on the 25.
I think we have noticed, guys, and we didn't really have the most positive vibes about it, but Jaden Jackson's giving it a go here for the Sooners, and that's a key piece.
Jackson, Stone, Wine, and Jones, that starting defensive line. Heineke and Lewis, the linebackers. All right, from the 25, Alabama. 3 wides, the tight end Cuevas. The back Miller, back to pass Simpson. Sooners bring pressure. He's wrapped up, dropped in the backfield. Kip Lewis got him back inside the 20. The first sack of the day.
Another good job. They're passing on first down. You know, that's what you want to see. You want people to start throwing the football on you instead of lean on that run game. Bring Kip Lewis. He just runs right around the back and gets the easy sack.
It's an 8-yard loss back to the 17. Bama over the ball quickly again. 2nd and 18. Quick throw out to the perimeter. That's caught behind the 20. It's stacked up and dropped for no gain. Ryan Williams caught it right at the line of scrimmage. Owen Heineke up to make the stop. And here comes 3rd and long for the Tide.
Boy, Eli Bowen hits Horton, the wide receiver who's blocking on that, right in the mouth and drives him right back into the ball carrier.
3rd and 18 to avoid back-to-back 3-and-outs. Trips to the boundary here. One to the high side. That's Bernard. Simpson changing something. Now they shift. Williams joins Bernard on the left side. Play clock at 10. Simpson all alone in the offensive backfield. He's got the football. Straight drop. Sooners bring pressure. He's got time. Looks deep. Down the field looking for Williams. It is broken up. No flag. Ryan Williams one-on-one with Cortland Guillory, and the freshman broke it up. No flag. And the Tide go 3-and-out again.
Boy, it looked like there was a lot of contact there right before the football arrived. I have to see another look at it, but he just kind of got tangled there right at the point of attack.
Guillory touched him. He touched Guillory. The ball was a little underthrown. Definitely would not have been surprised on the road if they had thrown a flag there, but they didn't. Yeah. Let's see if Sategna can do it again. Here's the punt. High hanger this time. Sategna does call for a fair catch and takes it at his own 37. Strong start for the Oklahoma defense. And the Sooners have the ball back after a 46-yard punt at their own 37-yard line, leading 3-0. Let's pause quickly, 10 seconds for station ID. This is Sooner football from Learfield. $10-10 to go first quarter, just underway here in Tuscaloosa. 3-0 Oklahoma leads, and they got the ball back. They'll shift 3 receivers from left to right. They got a bunch set out there now. Mateer in the shotgun. There's the snap. Handoff Robinson running left. Cuts it up behind blockers out to the 40. It's a 3-yard run on first down for Xavier Robinson.
A pretty nice little gain there. Good forward momentum on first down. Again, you got to get to 3rd and manageable. That's the goal. 3rd and 5 or less.
2nd and 7. Sooners go tempo. Mateer rolling right, looking to throw. Steps up, he'll run it himself. Darts to the 45, and he'll sit down there. He got 5, though. And here you go, Ted, 3rd and 2.
Yep, and I like it. Little sprint pass, try and get Mateer out there on the edge. He had plenty of space, and it opened up so big in front of him. He just pulled the ball down and took what yardage he could get there. And that's right, forcing a 3rd and 2 and possible 4-down territory if the number's right.
Sooners sub big personnel. Caden Helms, Carson Kent, and Ivan Carrion all come on. Mateer under center on 3rd and 2 with Sategna deep. Snap, Carrion in motion. Mateer inside handoff. Robinson up the middle, pushing, churning. I think he got a couple. He did. Barely got it, but he got just enough to move the chains on a formation we have not seen all year.
They go tackle over. They move Fasusi, the left tackle. He goes all the way across the formation to the right side. And you've got the tight end there in the tackle position on the left. And we just try to go with a quick hitter inside and just get enough push to get the first.
Jermichael Carter on the field for the first time. Oklahoma and first down at their own 47. Leading 3-0 here in the first quarter. Sategna in motion left to right. Mateer's got it. Inside handoff Robinson, met by traffic in the backfield, but as he always does, keeps the legs moving and was able to fall forward for a couple to the 49.
Yeah, Pride took initial contact, T-Row, behind the line of scrimmage and was able to fall forward for almost a 3-yard gain there.
2nd and 8. Ball right on that Alabama circle logo at midfield. 4 wide receivers set. They didn't sub there. Caden Helms in motion. Mateer's got it. Pitch left. Robinson on the corner. Flag down to the 50. Another flag down as he falls into Alabama territory on about a 5-yard run. But this looks like it's going to be a hold.
Boy, it's a little crack toss here. Are they calling that on Caden Helms, Gabe?
I think they're going to call him for a blindside block, Ted. And he got all of it. I mean, he decleats him, comes in.
Personal foul. Blindside block.
I hate this
offense,
call.
Number 18. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Remains 2nd down.
You should not be rewarded for a lack of awareness as a defensive lineman. I mean, that's one of those, he's motioning in, and the guy has no awareness and gets smoked, and it's a blindside block. I completely disagree with that rule. Not necessarily. It's the proper call with how the rules are. But, yeah, Helms comes in on the crack toss, Ted, and just gets every ounce of them. Decleats him, and we get a 15-yard penalty for it.
So that makes it 2nd and 23 as they move the ball all the way back to the OU 34-yard line. They go empty here. Mateer alone in the offensive backfield, has the high snap, looks right, looks middle, now rolls right, looks downfield, he'll run it himself, and he falls out of bounds after a gain of maybe 1. Yeah, they'll give him the 35, and now here comes 3rd and long. Got to be careful here.
Yep. Probably a conservative play call on this one, I would imagine. Maybe a tunnel screen, maybe a quick little hitter in the run game, a little draw or something on the inside see if you can get something out close to midfield, catching him dropping out into coverage.
Torrey Blaylock in for the first time here on 3rd and 22. He's in the backfield with Mateer. There's the snap. Quick throw caught by Satania to the 35. Tackled by 3 Alabama players at the 40. Give him the 41. He got 6. But Oklahoma's going to have to kick it away. The penalty took the steam out of that possession. And an opportunity here maybe to pin him deep, as Grayson Miller gets his first opportunity today with 6:38 to go first quarter. Oklahoma leading 3-0.
You hate the penalty, but there's some good signs offensively. You know, we're seeing some stuff in the running game. Good positive momentum on early downs.
Ryan Williams and Cole Adams, the former Owasso Ram, deep for Alabama. There's the snap back. They come after it. Grayson Miller got it off. End over end. Fair catch called for and taken by Cole Adams at the 21. And Bama will start there. After a timeout. 38-yard punt for Grayson Miller. 6:11 to go. First quarter. Here in Tuscaloosa, it's Oklahoma 3 and Alabama nothing. Today's first half brought to you by Coca-Cola,
who has struggled in pass protection. So I think we could see, I could see us getting to that a little bit, especially if we like that matchup with Kip Lewis just coming on some single linebacker blitzes and creating that matchup. I think we may get to that quite a bit, but yeah, early down success, getting them into 3rd and long where we can either bring pressure or play coverage and disguise some things and make Ty Simpson read it out. It's been a really, really good start so far defensively for the Sooners.
-5 yards in the first 2 possessions for Alabama. Kobe McKenzie on the field for the first time back from injury. From their own 20, Bama, 1st and 10, they shift. 2 receivers to each side. The 2 to this side are 2 tight ends, Cuevas and Edwards. And now they're joined by the running back, Daniel Hill. Simpson back to pass, looks middle, comes back left, and that's caught. There's their first down. First down. Out across the 35, Jeremy Bernard.
Little bait route there. They run the little hinge route on the inside. Looks like he's coming in, then he works out to bring that hook player outside of the box, and they just hit the void in behind him.
17-yard gain to the 37. Going with Daniel Hill at running back now. Crimson Tide look back at their bench on the far side. Michael Boganowski out there at safety right now. Bama left to right. Simpson back to pass again. Sooners bring late pressure. Throws short to the back. Hill. He's wrapped up by Tyndall Daniels. Boganowski helps out. Out to the 45, though, a gain of 8.
Starting to work the middle part of that field, and the protection is there for Ty Simpson, and he can sit back, work the coverage with his eyes, and hit the middle of the field.
2nd and 2. They put both tight ends now at the right end of the line here. Big package on 2nd and 2. Handoff, Hill up the middle, trips his way across the 45 to the 46. That's short of the first down, though. He only got 1. It'll bring up 3rd and 1. Good play by Kobe McKenzie.
Yeah, he pours it downhill right away, spikes it right in the middle, blows everything up, and just killed all the momentum of that run play.
Tight pistol formation on 3rd and 1. Simpson claps his hands, now puts palms to the ground and looks back at his far sideline. He's walking that way. Watch out for the direct snap. There it is to Daniel Hill. He runs left. He's met, but he's got enough for the first down. Little trick play there by Bama as Simpson started walking toward the sideline. They wildcat snapped it. Peyton Bowen and P.J. Adebawore, a good tackle, but after a gain of 2.
Yeah, I caught the defensive line a little. You know, Marvin Jones was standing up there, and the defensive line just kind of soft.
Sooners sub on that defensive line. David Stone and Marcus Strong step in. From their own 48, Alabama trailing 3-0. We're down to 4:07 to go first quarter. Hill now joins Simpson in the offensive backfield. The quarterback asks for the football. He's got it. Wants to throw. Steps up in the pocket. Lets it fly across the middle. Caught in Sooner territory. It's Jeremy Bernard again at the Sooner 37-yard line. That's 15 yards.
Now again, another good pocket from Ty Simpson to throw from. That's when he's going to pick you apart. And they're working that hook area of the defense right now, drawing those middle defenders out and hitting the void in there where they left.
Bama over the ball quickly, now taking their time, so Oklahoma couldn't sub. It's 1st and 10 at the OU 37. They overload 3 receivers left side, tight end right. Handoff, running right, Hill. Runs through trash in the backfield, got across the 35. Good run down to the 30. Best run of the day for Bama, 7 yards for Daniel Hill.
They run it there to the short side. Marvin Jones comes up and hammers that first pull. Are really good, but we couldn't get the other numbers across the formation there to stop it at the initial point of attack.
2nd and 3. After Bama goes 3 and out twice to start the game, here's their best drive working here, trying to tie it or take the lead. From the OU 30. Sooners showing pressure. Simpson saw that. He's changing some protection now. Play clock at 10. Simpson's got it. Fakes the handoff. Back to pass. Line closing in on him. He throws to Hill in the backfield. Blown up. Ball's loose. And the Sooners have, well, it's still rolling around. And it went out of bounds, I believe. Oh, boy. Kobe McKenzie tried to pick it up rather than fall on it. And he kicked it. And the ball goes out of bounds. It's going to stay Alabama football. We'll see where they spot it. He fumbled it forward several yards.
The ruling on the field is an incomplete forward pass. It'll be 3rd down.
It's an incomplete pass, so the fumble didn't matter in the end. Oh, boy.
That somehow makes it better?
You know, it's 3rd down and 3 now. Let's see if we look at this again.
Well, if no one recovers it, it goes back to where
the
he
ruling
fumbled
on the
ball,
field
correct?
is an incomplete forward pass. The previous play is under video
on
review.
4th down, that's true, Ted.
Well,
but I'm not sure about on 2nd down. Official reviews brought to you by McIntyre Law. Visit McIntyreLaw.com to connect with their team of award-winning Oklahoma personal injury attorneys. If the ball were to go back from where it was fumbled, and I think that's absolutely a catch. From the OU 23. 4 first downs on this drive for the Crimson Tide. They have huddled up and they're waiting for TV, and now TV is done. Whitehat says, let's play football. They go 5 wides. Kip Lewis and Owen Heineke changing the defense. Heineke acting like he's going to blitz. Man in motion is Hill. There's the snap. Quick throw across the middle. Intercepted! Eli Bowen's got it 20. On the return 30. Only one man to beat. He's at midfield. It's a race. There goes Bowen. 30. Cuts near side. Still on his feet. 20. At the 10. They're not going to get him. Pick 6. They did it to him again. Pick 6. This time Eli Bowen. Touchdown Sooners. Oh, mama.
Dial up the blitz and put the pressure on Ty Simpson, and he throws the errant pass. And we had a guy right there. I don't know who it was. Robert Spears Jennings was there to make the hit, but just an overthrown ball. And Eli Bowen, really good job and a great job by the defense getting out in front and getting the blocks that you need. Couple of great cuts and finds the end zone. Incredible.
2 career interceptions for Eli Bowen. They have both come against the Crimson Tide. And this one he took all the way back to the house. 87-yard interception return for a touchdown. Extra point is good. The Sooners have scored on defense for the 2nd straight game. 2 weeks ago it was R. Mason Thomas. Today in Tuscaloosa, it's Eli Bowen. Touchdowns brought to you by Air Comfort Solutions. Your total home solution for plumbing, heating, air conditioning, and electrical. Make the winning call today.
I'll tell you what's crazy, T-Row. Against Tennessee, we got the 15-yard penalty on David Stone on the play before the touchdown. And this one, we got a bad ruling, or I shouldn't say a bad result, rather, on the fumble play where it felt like, oh, no, here we go. And then, boom, defense strikes quickly.
Just the 2nd interception Ty Simpson has thrown all year. Let's see what kind of effect it has on him here, Ted. It rattled Joey Aguilar 2 weeks ago.
Kobe McKenzie owes Eli Bowen, what, like a bigger Christmas present or something now?
I think the other way around.
Yeah, no, I'm glad. I mean, I wasn't glad at the time, but now I'm extremely glad that Kobe wasn't able to jump on that ball.
There's no one happier than Kobe McKenzie right now, I guarantee it.
Sooners' 3rd defensive touchdown of the year, 1st pick 6. It's OU's 1st pick 6 since Kip Lewis against Alabama a year ago. Kickoff by Sandell, shorter this time, returnable Lottie Brooks has it. Up the left side to the 15. Veers outside 20, 25, and tackled from behind by Sammy Omosigho around the 28-yard line. Well, the Oklahoma defense has been the story early. And the special teams return by Satania. Alabama's got the football back, now trailing 10-0 in their own house. And 100,000 people are as quiet as 100,000 people can be right now. This feels like an important first quarter drive for the Crimson Tide from their own 28.
You can tell the difference very clearly when we have pressure on Simpson and when we don't, how different a quarterback he is.
Trips right, Bernard in the backfield with Simpson. Man in motion, Cuevas the tight end. Simpson back to pass. Dumps it short across the middle, caught by Cuevas. He's hit immediately and falls across the 30 to the 31. He got 3. Kip Lewis the tackle.
A little tight end, hide screen over the middle, try and get Bernard to in the backfield to draw a bunch of attention and get everyone out of the middle of the field and hit the tight end there out of the backfield on the quick little screen.
2nd and 7, and Alabama's going to late sub. The Sooners will counter. Play clock, though, still at 16, so there should be time here. 4 guys onto the field for OU. Play clock down to 10. Crowd getting restless. Play clock down to 5. Now they've been given the go-ahead. 2nd and 7. Simpson, low snap, retrieves it. Back to pass, throws across the middle. A dart, comeback catch made. Jeremy Bernard, ball popped out. Sooners are on it. They say he's down. They say Bernard was down, though, before the ball came out.
Well, the Sooners sideline saying review it. They have a pretty good look at it.
The ruling on the field is a catch, and the runner is down by rule. First down.
Teddy up top here. We got a replay in the booth. Yeah, I think he was down. He was definitely down. 42-yard line. So that's a first down. Gain of 11 on the play.
The troubling thing right now for the defense is the middle of the field. Those deeper hook routes that they're running from a bunch of different looks are giving us trouble.
They got Hardy and Jordan out there in the secondary right now. Sooners defense has been on the field a lot. Handoff right, Jem Miller turns it up, squashed, not much. Give him 2 maybe to the 44. Sooners defend the run well. It'll be 2nd and 8.
A really good job. Just a mass of bodies there. Defensive line just forcing everything backwards on that line of scrimmage. The O-line from Alabama can't get any forward push.
Only 5 seconds to go in the quarter. Let's see if Alabama snaps it real fast. It's at 2. It's at 1. And they will not. First quarter comes to an end. And I'll tell you, if you're a Sooner fan, you could not ask for a better opening 15 minutes than that. 10-0 Oklahoma. We head to the second quarter next. Today's first half brought to you by Coca-Cola. Game day deserves the great taste of Coke Zero Sugar because fan work is thirsty work. This is Sooner football from Learfield.
He has not made plays up to this point in the game.
I agree, and I also look forward if they can get to a good spot down and distance-wise, they're going to push it down the field again. They had that one where, maybe we got the benefit of a no call on the pass interference. I think they're going to want to try and test this deep.
2nd and 8, Bama now going right to left from our perspective to start the second quarter from their own 43. Simpson's got it. Quick throw out to the perimeter. Caught by Bernard. Cuts up to the 45. Spins out of Guillory's tackle across midfield and into Sooner territory.
Fumble came out, but he got it.
Did he get it?
The ball came out again. Might have been down. I'm not sure. He's got the first down to the Sooner 48. The Crimson Tide have had a hard time hanging on to the football. Start this game. A nice run after catch there by Bernard. He's been their guy so far. Trips left, 1 right from the OU 48-yard line. Simpson claps his hands, now looks back to Ryan Grubb, the offensive coordinator far side, or his assistant over there. Danny Okoye on the field to rush the passer here. Taking their time. Play clock at 2. It's at 1. Snap off just in time. And he'll run it himself. Simpson left side, got room to the Sooner 40, trips his way forward to the 38. That'll be near another Alabama first down.
You don't see a lot of that from Alabama, but Ty Simpson, he's athletic enough. You'll see him. He'll scramble, pick up some first downs here and there, and that's a rare called running play for him, just keeping it out the back end. They're sensing Oklahoma selling out to stop the run front side. making sure to throw something in there to keep us honest. Now, here's a waist down potential where they could test us deep.
2nd and half a yard. Didn't quite get the first. Derek Meadows in at wide out for the first time for them. He's wide right. 2 tight ends, 1 to each side. Simpson's got it. Looks left. Now he looks deep. Now he throws far sideline. Back shoulder for Bernard. Incomplete. Defended by Kendall Daniels. It'll be 3rd and half a yard.
Yeah, really nice position there. He's on that upfield shoulder in position if that turned into a wheel route, and looked like Simpson tried to throw it back shoulder and Bernard couldn't adjust to it.
3rd and half a yard. They bring in Daniel Hill at running back. Simpson's got it. Handoff Hill, cuts right. He's got the first down. Stood up at the 36. But they got more than they needed. And the drive stays alive for Alabama.
Well, bad for them. Brailsford came limping out of there. Their center, he's an excellent player. Best player on their offensive line, and he's still hobbled.
Because of the pick 6, Alabama dominating time of possession here. If the Oklahoma defense doesn't get exhausted, 12:54 to go till halftime, 10-0 OU. Simpson going to go under center for the first time with Jan Miller deep. Double tight ends right. Play clock at 9.
They do a hard play action out of this look as well.
There's the snap. He trips and falls. So does Jan Miller. He's going to lob it downfield. He's got a wide open tight end inside the 20, inside the 10-yard line. You got to be kidding me.
Was that the Ben Johnson scripted fall?
If that was scripted, that's amazing. They're down to the 11 on a 25-yard pickup.
And that's that tight end hide play that we've seen a bunch of different ways so far this year on several different teams. Ole Miss hit us on it.
Scripted. I think Simpson almost fell down. From the 11, Alabama trying to dent the scoreboard for the first time in this one. Simpson to throw. Looking left, darts it across the middle, incomplete. Intended for Isaiah Horton at the goal line. Second down.
Perfect position there by Cortland Guillory. He's just running that route for him.
Ty Simpson, 9 of 14 for 93 yards and that interception so far. From the 11, 2nd and 10. 11:57 to go second quarter. Simpson's got it. He will hand it off. Jan Miller up the middle, stood up at the 9-yard line. That's as far as he'll get. A gain of 2 will bring up 3rd and 8. Eleventh play of this possession upcoming. Alabama 2 for 4 on 3rd down so far today. They can get a first without a touchdown at the 1-yard line. It's 3rd and 8 from the 9. 3 wide receivers set with Hill in the backfield. In motion, Bernard left to right. He joins trips out there now. Back to pass Simpson, looking middle, throws it across the middle, picked off. Robert Spears-Jennings flagged down though in the end zone. RSJ tackled at the 10, but this is going to be a PI on OU. A pass intended for Lonnie
Pass
Brooks.
interference. Defense, number 5. The foul occurred in the end zone. By rule, the ball be placed at the 2-yard line. First down.
In real time, I saw that, and it looked like a good call. We'll see if the replay confirms.
Wait.
I don't know.
Ted, what do you think? I mean, we didn't get a very good angle down here on the field, but it looks like the ball's way late, and Kendall Daniels just breaks in front of him.
Well, he grabs him by the arm and spins him around, and there wasn't much of an effort at all by the wide receiver to go make a play on the football. So, I mean, I think it's the right call.
From the 2, Wildcat formation with Daniel Hill. Simpson is a wideout. Snap. Hill right up the middle to the 1, churning for the goal line. And
he's short.
No call yet.
He's short of the goal line.
Thank you, Chris. It'll be 2nd and goal from inside the 1.
His elbow just hit down on the 1. He stretched the ball where it touched the goal line, but down just short.
That's the far end of the field from our perspective, so we'll take all the help we can get down there. Simpson moves back to quarterback in the shotgun.
Tackle over.
Yep.
Less than a yard is what they need. Handoff Hill up the middle, and he got a push into the end zone that time for an Alabama touchdown. 1-yard touchdown run, Daniel Hill. And the Crimson Tide are on the board.
Well, that tight end Hyde play was critical. Ty Simpson kept his footing, almost falls down in the backfield, and they hit that play. That really kept the drive alive for him. And, you know, that pass interference call. And I'll say this, you know, I know they end up scoring a touchdown here. But as a quarterback, you don't want to see the other uniform catching your ball whenever you're throwing it out there. So I imagine that Simpson's still a little rattled.
Extra point is good. 10:36 to go till halftime. It's now 10-7. OU on top here in Tuscaloosa. Today's first half brought to you by Coca-Cola. Game day deserves the great taste of Coke Zero Sugar because fan work is thirsty work. This is Sooner football from Learfield.
To review a whole lot, and we need to find some rhythm with our offense out there. Get Mateer going again. And since it's been so long, I'd like to see them get him some quick, easy passes just to get that feeling of those completions back.
About 2/3 of Talty's kickoffs have gone for touchbacks, but OU's only returned 2 kickoffs all year. Let's see what happens here. This one is short, and fair catch called for at the goal line and taken by Satania. So the Sooners will start at the 25. 10-7 Oklahoma in front. If you joined us late, interception return for a touchdown by Eli Bowen, the big play in this game. John Mateer, 3 of 4 passing to start, but he hadn't had much time yet. From their own 25. Sooners deploy Burks and Satania right, Gibson left. And it is Blaylock in the backfield with Mateer. John's got it, back to pass. Looks right, throws right, nearly picked. Oh boy, that could have been a pick 6. Intended for Burks. Justin Jefferson anticipated it. And if he could have hung on, he had a walk-in touchdown.
Yep, that's that blind spot, throwing that slot, and the hook player gets a really good read and gets out, gets a ton of width there, and almost makes the play on it. Really nice job by Justin Jefferson. He's an excellent player.
2nd and 10. Trips right. Mateer's got it. Quarterback run to the left. Across the 25, and he falls forward to the 29, near 30-yard line. He got about 5 on that. Here comes 3rd down.
Yep, this is a big conversion for us. Getting it down to 3rd and 5 that's a big difference from being back in that 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9. So I don't know. I liked earlier, Gabe, when we got him outside the pocket on that sprint pass.
Yeah, he's comfortable. He's more comfortable out of the pocket.
OU has started 1 of 3 on 3rd downs. This is 3rd and 5 from the 30. Satania in motion right to left. Mateer's got it, looking left, throwing left, incomplete. Threw it behind Satania at the sticks. And Oklahoma goes 3 and out.
Mateer, it looked like the coverage was pretty tight over there. Mateer, you know, that quick pass, he's not really looking to read things out. He's trying to put it out there quickly and just sailed it a little wide of Satania. And I don't know, even had he caught that, if it would have been a conversion.
Bama again with 2 guys back to return the punt here. Adams and Ryan Williams. Adams in front of Williams. Snap back to Grayson Miller. There's the boot. That one's better. Spiraling toward the near sideline. Williams retreats inside the 20. Takes it. No fair catch. Comes back near side. Now he tries to go far. Dancing between tacklers up across the 25. Tackled at the 30. Ball's out. Loose on the field. Who's got it? Sooners say they've got it. Sooners sideline says they've got it, but no official agrees with them yet. Sammy Omosigho up out of the pile, and Oklahoma's got the football. They forced their 2nd turnover of the day.
Is a
fumbled punt by Ryan Williams, and Oklahoma has the ball at the Bama 32.
Wow. What a run by Ryan Williams. I mean, he was dipping and dodging guys, and, you know, that ball starts to get away from the body a little bit the more traffic you go through, and I don't know what it was. I haven't seen yet the hit that jarred it loose, but really good job. Oh, wow.
It was Jaden Hardy that punched it out. And it was Sammy Omosigho that recovered, and OU has the ball at the Bama 31. Pistol formation, Xavier Robinson back in at running back. right in front of our broadcast position here. 9:34 to go, second quarter. Handoff X. Trips. He comes back. Satania. Flea flicker back to Mateer. Throws near side. Caught by Kanik at the sticks. He gets it inside the 20. Woo. An 11-yard gain on a reverse flea flicker pass to Jaren Kanik.
Well, that was a hot potato, wasn't it? As they were tossing it around in the backfield, Mateer grabbed it and said, this sucker's hot. I got to get rid of it, and flings it out there and in traffic to Kanik. Just kind of split defenders to find Kanik out there in a mess of bodies. Nice play.
Nose of the football in the Pizza Hut red zone. Let's finish this drive. Pizza Hut, the official pizza of the Sooners. Burks in motion, now trips left. Mateer's going to run it himself to the right, to the 20. Steps over defenders, 15. He's to the 10. He's to the 5, spinning still. Touchdown! John Mateer, touchdown! A 20-yard run by John Mateer right up the gut of the Crimson Tide.
Man, I love the timing on this counter play. Really good action beforehand. It looks like he's going to throw the bubble, but the quarterback power's being blocked in front of him. He holds that pose in the backfield and takes it right through the middle of the Alabama defense. And how about that last 5 or 6 yards?
Just carrying Crimson Tide defenders in the end zone. That's a heck of a run by 10.
Sandell's extra point is good. I mean, this is a wild and woolly one, folks. A fumbled punt return by Ryan Williams, recovered by Sammy Omosigho, and 2 plays later, John Mateer carries it 20 yards into the end zone. And the Sooners lead 17-7. Touchdowns brought to you by Air Comfort Solutions, your total home solution for plumbing, heating.
Initially, but he kind of hurdles a guy on his way to dragging a couple of guys, spinning, just carrying guys into the end zone. That was a big-time run from John Mateer. I love it.
We've seen, it feels like he gets his best confidence and really gets things rolling whenever he's getting those running plays going. That's what feeds him, it feels like.
7th touchdown run of the year for Mateer. Here's the kickoff, left to right for the first time for Sandell. Headed toward Lottie Brooks. He'll come up, no fair catch, takes it to the 2, returns to the 10. 15 up the middle to the 20, stacked up there and brought down at the 21-yard line. Jaden Hardy, the tackle. Well, time of possession heavily in favor of Alabama, but that's because of the turnovers. +2 right now in favor of OU. Bama came into today +10 on the season in turnover margin. OU -5. So what has happened here in the first half has been surprising, for sure. They spotted at the 22. Jacoby Johnson going to start this drive at corner. His first appearance today. Eli Bowen on the other side. Bama right in front of us. They'll shift. They got 2 tight ends right now, Cuevas and Edwards. They both move to the right end of the line. The back is Hill. Play action. Simpson back to pass. Steps up. Lets it fly deep down the far sideline. It is caught. Ryan Williams goes high. Still on his feet at the OU 40, and he's sat down there by Eli Bowen. That was a great throw.
Yeah, Taylor Wynette had a good initial rush, but no rush on the interior. And Ty Simpson able to step up and deliver that football down the field to Ryan Williams.
48-yard pass to Williams.
Looked like
make it 38.
Peyton Bowen thought he had an interception and kind of went for the catch, and Ryan Williams snagged it right in front of him.
From the Sooner 40, Sooners lead 17-7. Simpson looks right, throws across the middle. That's caught by Jeremy Bernard, immediately tackled by Eli Bowen at the 35. It's a gain of 5. Alabama, this is early to say this, but kind of looks like they've abandoned the run game.
Totally. I was just thinking the same thing, T-Row.
Well, that is not uncommon for them this season.
2nd and 5. They go tempo. Now they hit the pause button. 5 wides. Play clock still at 15, and now they'll shift. Hill comes into the backfield with Simpson. And they go trips to the boundary far side. From the OU 35, 2nd and 5. Simpson, quick throw out to the edge, caught by Lottie Brooks. Makes a move, first down to the 30 and out of bounds. Had good blocking out there on the perimeter by Alabama that time, and they moved the chains.
Yeah, they went up, double-teamed our closest defender there, and were able to push him off the line of scrimmage. Makes that pursuit so much more difficult when you got a bubble back behind everyone to go make the play.
And Brent Venables wants to talk about something.
Timeout. Oklahoma's
going to use a timeout with 7:01 to go second quarter, leading 17-7. We'll take it with them. Today's first half brought to you by Coca-Cola. Game day deserves the great taste of Coke Zero Sugar because FanWord is
in the short passing game. And then, I do think they're going to continue to take some shots down the field. So just to kind of reemphasize with some of those players in the back end, how we need to get through some of these shifts and motions that they're creating to get their advantages out on the perimeter.
Ted, it feels like those bubble screens, and then they've gotten to a bunch of the speed sweep stuff throughout the year as well. It kind of feels like that's what they're going to look to for run game.
First and 10, Bama from the OU 29. Tight formation here, compact, man in motion. Simpson back to pass, looks right. Now the pocket push, still backpedaling, steps up, throws deep across the middle, incomplete. Sailed it over the head of Jeremy Bernard. That was dangerous. There were Sooners in the area. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Well, did we go with the two-man rush there and drop everyone else out into coverage? And looked like maybe he had someone really deep in the end zone, but sailed it right over Jeremy Bernard's head right in the middle of the field. That's a big miss by Ty Simpson.
And credit to David Stone, who took Brailsford straight backwards and made Simpson get off the spot.
Ooh, old school I formation here for Alabama. Snap, handoff over the left side. Daniel Hill popped at the 25-yard line after a gain of 4. It'll be 3rd and 6.
I don't know, was that Eli? Was it Boganowski came in?
I'd bet money that was 25 coming in like a heat-seeking missile.
Someone these are going to be hurting.
Now, 3rd and 6 from possible 4-down territory. The Alabama kicking game has been shaky. 2 for 4 so far on 3rd downs today. We're down to 6:28 to go till halftime. 17-7 OU in front. Simpson in the shotgun with Hill to his left in the backfield. Play clock at 8. Snap. Back to pass, Simpson. Across the middle, dumped wide open. The tight end, Cuevas, and he'll walk into the end zone. Josh Cuevas, 25-yard touchdown pass.
Well, I don't know if that was a late leak out, acting like he was going to stay in a max protect and came across the formation late, but the linebackers were pushed too deep and too far to the outside to come in and affect the throw, and we had no one home on the other side. Yep, little stutter there by the tight end to the outside and then back across the formation.
4th touchdown this year for Cuevas, 22nd for Simpson. Extra point for Talty is good. And the Tide back within a score with 6:13 to go. First half, 17-14 OU. Let's pause quickly, 10 seconds for station ID. This is Sooner football from Learfield. Fowler Automotive Group is proud to be a part of your community where our passion and values lie far beyond the showroom. Fowler Automotive, a proud partner of OU Athletics. Chris, down to you.
Well, that second quarter surge continues for Alabama. They've been so good in this quarter all season long. But the Sooner offense needs to respond here, Gabe, and it looks like they're starting to find something in the running game. Ryan Foje, you've talked about wanting to see a little bit more nasty from the offensive line. Went down the entire offensive bench and was just fist bumping, firing everyone up. You like to see that attitude and leadership from the freshman.
No doubt about it, and feels like a big drive for OU's offense.
Talty's kickoff to the right side. Jacob Jordan, fair catch. Drive summary for Alabama: 6 plays, 78 yards in 2:28. Brought to you by Fowler Automotive Group, being friendly, helpful, honest, and fair. This is what drives us. The touchdown, a 25-yard pass to Cuevas. 17-14 Sooners, 6:13 to go. Looks like Derek Simmons will start this possession at right tackle for OU. We'll see if Foje's okay. Robinson in the backfield from the 25, going left to right. Alabama crowd trying to help out their defense. John Mateer takes the football, looks right, now looks middle, throws across the middle, caught by Kanik, spins away to the 35. He's got the first down, and he pushes forward near the 36, maybe 37. First down's brought to you by Paycom. Score big with their command-driven AI engine, I1. your shortcut to smart work.
Good job by Mateer there. Good protection. Just steps up in the pocket and delivers a nice ball to Kanak, who can turn upfield and get a couple extra yards.
5th Sooner first down today, out to the 37. 1st and 10 from there. Mateer's going to throw again. Looks right, comes back left, dumps it down to X. Caught at the 35 to the 40. Outside, 45-yard line, dragging a defender. He'll be a couple yards shy of the first. It's a gain of 8 to Xavier Robinson through the air.
Good protection again by that offensive line. Mateer, plenty of time here. A little bit of a waste down opportunity. Let's see what we do with it. If we maybe take a shot or just try and convert this first down and keep the drive rolling.
2nd and 2 from their own 45. Trips right, overload right. Kanak's that way too. Mateer's got it. Handoff Robinson up the middle. Hunting and pecking his way for the first down. Churning his way into Alabama territory. Got about 4. Move the chains again, Xavier Robinson.
Boy, he does such a good job. It looks like a play is kind of dead at the line of scrimmage, and somehow he fights his way through and gets those positive yards. Nicely done by him.
Guys, just to let you know, it appears Ryan Foje is fine. This is just Derek Simmons getting the series.
Good to hear. 1st and 10 at the Alabama 49. Mateer asks for the football. He's got it. Handoff Robinson. Bouncing left. Tries to get to the edge, and he can't. He is able to fall forward for a yard, though, the 48. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Tried to bounce that one outside. Good contain there on the edge by Alabama. Nowhere to go up on the interior. And, you know, with this run game starting to have some effect at some point, you got to hope that the play action become a bigger part of what we're doing.
Blaylock in for Robinson with 4 minutes to go till half. Oklahoma leads 17-14. From the Bama 48, 2nd and 9. Trips right. Mateer's got it. Looks right. Throws. Caught by Satania. Got hit and dropped as soon as he caught it. They're going to give him the 46, though. That's a couple of yard gain. Here comes 3rd down.
Going quick.
Sooners want to go quickly. Alabama's trying to sub. And they do get everybody off the field, and now DeBoer's going to take a timeout here. There was some confusion, and Oklahoma forced him into that timeout.
Timeout, Alabama. It is their first. It will be 30 seconds.
It'll be 3rd and 7 for the Sooners with 3:32 to go when play returns. New stars, same Sooner magic. Coming off a March Madness appearance, Porter Moser and the OU men's basketball team has reloaded with one of the nation's top transfer portal classes and a roster built for the SEC stage. Get ready for elite matchups in Norman as the SEC's best come to town. Don't miss it. Get your tickets now at Soonersports.com/tickets. 6 o'clock tonight, folks. The OU men taking on Nebraska up in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. So as soon as the football game ends, make sure you find the basketball game. Chad McKee up there with Kevin Henry for the radio call of that one. All right, here we go. 3rd and 7. Maybe 4 down territory if they get some of it here. Let's see. The Bama 46. Jermichael Carter, Isaiah Satania, Deion Burks, and Jaron Kanak, the pass catchers. Bama showing pressure. Blaylock in the backfield with Mateer. There's the snap. They bring 4. Mateer steps up, dancing around, surrounded, got it off to Blaylock. Flag down, incomplete. It's in the area of holding.
No, it's going to be a face mask on Yhonzae Pierre. He barely got Mateer, but he got him. That's going to be a 15-yard penalty and a first down for the Sooners.
There is no foul on the play for offensive face mask. It'll be 4th down.
He grabbed it right in front of the official. How's it not a face mask?
Here's a look. Yhonzae Pierre.
Definitely. I mean, it hits the face mask and glances down, and whether or not he grabbed it and pulled on it, I don't know. But
it's
that's
not a face mask. It's a blow to the head of the quarterback.
I mean, exactly.
So the Sooners will punt here. They're going to try to pin Bama deep. It is Cole Adams this time behind Ryan Williams inside the 10-yard line. Grayson Miller's 3rd punt. Snap is perfect. There's the boot. High with backspin. Adams, no fair catch, takes it at the 9. Runs left, bam, out of bounds at the 12. Sammy Omosigo, big hit. 45-yard punt and a 4-yard return, and Bama will start inside their own 15 with 3:16 to go and two timeouts.
This is a big drive here. It feels like Venables has gone away from pressuring Ty Simpson here the last couple of drives, and he's been able to settle in and find those receivers all over the field. So curious to see if Venables rethinks his approach here.
Alabama trying to take the lead before halftime. Remember, the Sooners get it to start the second half. 17-14 OU. They go 5 wide. Now they shift. Still 5 wide. Jam Miller's lined up as a tight end right into the line. Simpson in the shotgun. There's the snap. Straight drop. Has time. Dumps it down to Jam Miller, and he smashed as soon as he caught it. Reggie Powers, his second big hit of the day. No gain.
Boy, that's exactly what you want when you draw up zone defense. Deep to short. Sit back in the zones. Force the quarterback to check it down. Drive those routes and make the tackle. Really nicely done.
Bama goes empty on 2nd and 10. 2:47 to go in the half. Bama now going to, after getting over the ball quickly, taking their time. Play clock still at 13. Miller joins Simpson in the offensive backfield. Sooners shift defensively. They're showing pressure up the middle with Kip Lewis and Owen Heineke. There's the snap. They do bring pressure. Quick throw right side. That's caught by the tight end Cuevas. First down, out across the 25 and out of bounds. Had to get rid of it quickly, and he did. Another good play by Cuevas.
He's chewing us up right now. Dialed up the pressure there and just couldn't get home and affect the throw by Ty Simpson. A little late coming. We had the free rusher, but he got to it from a little bit too deep and were able to hit that out-breaking route.
That's a 14-yard gain to Cuevas. Simpson looks middle, throws middle, caught Ryan Williams across the 30 to the 35. And that'll be the final play before the 2-minute timeout, a gain of 8. And there we are at the 2-minute warning.
The 2-minute timeout.
2-minute timeout brought to you by Dos Equis, the official import beer of OU Athletics. Go for Dos. Enjoy Dos Equis responsibly. 17-14 Oklahoma in front here in Tuscaloosa. Today's first half brought to you by Coca-Cola. Both teams 2 timeouts remaining. 17-14 Oklahoma in front. Bama has huddled up. And now they break the huddle with 2 wides left, 1 right. Daniel Hill, the running back. He's hanging out with Ty Simpson. Alabama quarterback sends a man in motion, Bernard. Now he's got the football, fakes the handoff, straight drop, has time across the middle, caught by the tight end out of the backfield, charging forward to midfield. It's Cuevas again. 14 yards.
Just basically a check down there to the tight end. Run everyone off with your receivers deep. Tight end settles over the ball.
Bama goes tempo again, or at least they get over the ball quickly from their own 49. Simpson's got it. Sooners rush 3. Hit as he throws. Caught, but for a very short gain. Daniel Hill, the running back, in with the pressure was PJ Adebawore. It's a 2-yard gain from the Bama 49 to the OU 49.
Little twist game with the defensive end coming looping to the interior of the offensive line and gets there and puts a nice shot on Ty Simpson.
2nd and 8. Compact formation here for Bama. Simpson, handoff, Hill. Running left, turns it up, flag down, 40-yard line, down to the OU 37. The flag, though, is in the offensive backfield, which usually means holding.
Well, they had the numbers on us out there on the perimeter.
Holding, offense, number 5. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Remains 2nd down.
That is the first penalty today on Alabama.
What? I'm shocked.
I thought they had a face mask earlier on Mateer.
No. They said that was
that's a mistake by
never
you.
mind. That was it happened, but it wasn't that bad, you know? One of those situations.
1 minute to go in the half. 2nd and 18, Bama from their own 41. Simpson, straight drop, has time across the middle. Caught by Hill out of the backfield, runs right. He's got room to the OU 45. Upended short of the first down at the 47. But it'll bring up 3rd and 2.
That's just a poor
43,
play.
excuse me.
They dump it down underneath, and we've got leverage, and the backer coming from the outside just flat up overruns it and opens up a huge void there.
3rd and 2. We're down to 34 seconds. Rolling right. Simpson under pressure, looking, throws downfield, caught by Cuevas. First down and out of bounds at the 40. With 29 seconds and 2 timeouts. The Sooners were, Kip Lewis was chasing him but couldn't quite get there. Ty Simpson, 19 of 25 now for 221 yards. Has 1 touchdown, 1 pick here in the half. From the OU 40. Clock stopped, 29 seconds. Again, they go 5 wide. Jam Miller, one of them. Now he'll shift, but just to a tight end position. Simpson's got it. Backpedaling across the middle. And I think it was dropped. Yeah, incomplete. Intended for Jam Miller, who couldn't hang on to the pass. That's a drop. 25 seconds, 2nd and 10. Would have been a gain of about 5 or 6. Out of field goal range here. Their kicker, Connor Talty, 11 for 16 on the year.
Got a feeling they're either going to run everyone off and try and hit that tight end, little check down play again, or try a legit deep ball here.
Cuevas isn't on the field right now. They do have a tight end, Edwards, that's out there. He's as a wideout. On 2nd and 10, Sooners bring a blitz. Simpson backpedaling, lobs down the near sideline, incomplete. This looked like he threw it to an empty part of the field. The closest receiver was Jeremy Bernard. And with 19 seconds left, it's 3rd and 10 from the 40.
Venables been cranking up the pressure here a little bit, and Alabama's done a really good job with protection. We haven't been able to break through quite yet and get another sack on Simpson.
Big play here. Sooners trying to get David Stone off the field in time, and now they're going to use a timeout just to make sure. They had 2. 19 seconds to go in the half.
Timeout, Oklahoma. It is their 2nd. It will be 30 seconds.
I don't mind that at all. And, you know, you kind of wonder right here if they're going to try and push it down the field. I mean, I bet they look for an opportunity for a deeper shot, and then if it's not there, try and get that check down that's been there, and at a minimum get themselves into field goal position. Maybe they can get 3 before the end of the first half.
It'd be 57 from here if they don't get another yard. And they're going the direction where we haven't seen kicks fly as well. They're going right to left, north to south.
Doesn't really feel like anything's flying all that good, honestly.
I was about to say, and the swirling wind has made it hard down here, guys, to figure out about anything.
It's blowing in from both ends.
Most accurate assessment of the day.
How do we go? Timeout's over. Bama still has 2, by the way. 19 seconds. Sooners have 1.
Taylor Wine lined up at linebacker. I like it.
From the 40. In motion, Bernard. Snap. Simpson. They bring a blitz. Steps up, throws down the near sideline for Bernard. Comeback catch is made, and I believe he got a foot in. He did not. They're saying incomplete. He was juggling it. According to the line judge, incomplete pass.
It'll be 4th down.
Right in front of me, guys. Never had complete control. Now watch it, replay prove me wrong. No, he never had it.
Yeah, that's a good job. Eli Bowen rather puts his hand right on that football.
Yeah, what the crowd is not realizing is he hits the ground and the ball goes flying out of his hands.
Really good job by Eli Bowen. Excellent play. I mean, he slaps right on that football.
Alabama's trying to do everything but just go out and challenge this play.
Kind of
out on the field, for goodness sakes. Now they're going to call a timeout.
Timeout, Alabama. It is their 2nd.
And the question is, did he complete the catch to the ground? Because he caught it. Ted, look at this. He catches it. He gets a foot down. He goes down, still has it. Now it's out after he hits the ground. That's close.
It's close, but, I mean, I know they've changed the ruling on this a lot, but to me, you've got to control that ball to and through the ground. I'd be surprised. I mean, the good thing is it was ruled incomplete on the field.
I was about to say, Ted, would you be surprised?
And the good news is, so far, knock on wood, nobody's gone to look at a review or make an announcement here. So you would think by now they would have.
You think he kicks it here? 57. Do we see Ty Simpson on the field?
I'm going for it if I'm Bama. That's an awful big ask for a kicker that has not been stellar.
14 seconds. They're going to go for this.
Don't jump off sides.
4th and 10 from the 40. 14 seconds to go in the half. Simpson all alone in the backfield. Man in motion, Cuevas. Keep an eye on him. There's the snap. Sooners bring a blitz. Simpson, it got picked up. He's got time. Comes back. Caught. That's Horton at the 35. Tackled inbounds with 7 seconds. And Alabama will use their final timeout with 6. And now they're in field goal range. Sooners brought pressure, but they picked it up.
Alabama.
16-yard pickup.
Well, Bama's been really good at picking up the pressures here in this second quarter. I mean, we brought the house up the middle, and they totally stoned it. No pressure at all on Ty Simpson on that throw.
Well, you would think they would go field goal here. There's 6 seconds. It'll be somewhere around 41, 42 yards. Again, Connor Talty, 11 for 16 on the season.
Personally, I just think it's way too risky to try to snap it offensively and throw it into the end zone. I think you have no choice but to kick it here.
Yeah. Well, they just jogged the...
Wow.
They're leaving the offense on the field.
Toby, the kicker came onto the field, and they pulled them all back. They pulled the special teams unit back.
Remember, he doesn't have any timeouts left. So if you could tackle him in the field of play here, that'd be it. Boy, this shows you how much they trust their kicker. File that away for later. No timeouts from the OU 24. 6 seconds. Snap. Simpson looks left, throws quickly left side, caught, out of bounds. They worked it quickly, 3 seconds. Jeremy Bernard got him a few more yards, and now here comes the field goal unit. Executed well.
Yeah.
6-yard gain to make it around a 35, 36-yard try. It'd be 36 from the left hash for Talty to make it a tie game at halftime. The holder is the punter, Blake Dow. Final play of the first half. And before the snap, Oklahoma will use their last timeout to try to ice Talty.
Timeout. Oklahoma. It is their third.
I like it.
It will be 30 seconds.
He's a kicker that is struggling. Let's make him think about it a little bit more.
That's right. Get him out away from the comfort of that practice net, T-Row.
University of Oklahoma and Sooner Sports Properties would like to thank our concession partners, Dos Equis, Dickey's Barbecue Pit, Shakes Frozen Custard, Gin and Juice, Pizza Hut, HTO, Coop Ale Works, Kona Ice, and Rock and Roll Tequila. Well, remember, Sooners get the ball to start the second half. Will they have a 3-point lead, or will we be tied at 17? Nobody has any timeouts left, so this is it. 36-yard try for Connor Talty from the left hash. Snap a little high. It's brought down. Kick is away. Line drive, and it is no good. He shanked it. Taylor Wine is acting like he got a piece of it, and maybe he did.
He jumped over the center.
Take the lead to the locker room.
He jumped over the center, Toby, to get a piece of that, I think. Unreal by 44.
I hope he got a piece of it, because if he didn't, that's one of the ugliest kicks you'll ever see. Here's a look at the replay. Taylor Wine goes airborne over the line of scrimmage, and
he did get a piece of it.
I might have got a piece. I don't know that he needed any help, but he might have helped him. The Sooners lead it by 3 at halftime. The halftime show is next here in Tuscaloosa. Today's first half brought to you by Coca-Cola. Game day deserves the great taste of Coke Zero Sugar, because fan work is thirsty work. This is Sooner football from Learfield.
Return by Satania. We've got to continue to have special teams be a weapon for us. We haven't seen Sandell yet, from distance, but maybe that's going to be a factor. And then finally, we got to dominate the line of scrimmage and continue to find a way to get pressure on Ty Simpson. Early, he was rattled. Mainly that was created by the pressure that was getting to him.
Keys to the second half brought to you by Home Creations, built for champions. This has been the Oklahoma Sooner Halftime Show, brought to you by Coca-Cola. Enjoy the refreshing taste of Coke Zero. Chris, a quick check-in with you down on the sideline.
Special teams, special teams, special teams. Ted hit it on the head. Not a big kick return team as Oklahoma been this year, but T-Row, they've had some opportunities headed with a kick in this direction.
17-14 OU. Could they make it back-to-back massive road wins in the SEC in front of 100,000 fans? They did it in Knoxville 2 weeks ago. 30 minutes of football left here in Tuscaloosa tonight. There's the kickoff. Headed toward the end zone. It'll be a touchback, and the Sooners will start on the 25.
And, of course, it's the deepest kick of the day. Make the wind, make it make sense down here, T-Row.
You'll figure it out.
Still got a half.
From the 25, leading by 3. As Teddy mentioned, it sure would be nice to see a nice scoring drive right here. Ryan Foje back in at right tackle, it looks like, to start this possession. And here comes the Bama crowd. Sooners go left to right from our radio perspective here in the third. Xavier Robinson to the right of John Mateer. He's got 3 wideouts. The tight end is Caden Helms. He moves to the right end of the line. In motion, Satania. They're going to hand him the ball in a jet sweep. Weaves between defenders, 25 to the 30. Splits defenders, 35. Still turning to the 40. Still moving to the 45. Isaiah Satania got 20 on the first snap of the second half.
Boy, and how about that cut at full speed? I mean, he attacks the perimeter with great speed, makes a nice cut, and never loses
Sooners go
speed.
ninja. Quick snap. Handoff Robinson, left side. He's plowing to the 45 to midfield into Alabama territory. They climbed up quickly, and it's a 7-yard run on first down, maybe 8 for Xavier Robinson.
And again, after that first point of contact, just finds a way to pinball through guys.
2nd and 2. Now they're going to move it back to the 47, so make it 2nd and 3. The Alabama 47. Sooners move it 28 yards in 2 plays. Trips left, 1 right, Burks. Mateer, snap, looking to throw, looks left, pulls it down. On the perimeter, wants to run, flag down, makes a cut, breaks a tackle. He's got the first down to the Alabama 40, but we got a flag down in the OU backfield.
It's going to be a hold on Fasusi. Fasusi's got him. He flees the pocket.
Offense, number 56. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Remains 2nd down.
It's one of those, Gabe, where he goes to separate, and he's just got a hold of him and doesn't know Mateer's outside.
Exactly. Now, he's given up a little too much ground in this set initially, but that's one where it's sometimes you just got you get some bad luck at tackle, and that's one of those, Ted.
So instead of 2nd and 3, it's 2nd and 13 back at the OU 43. Opening drive, second half, 17-14, Oklahoma in front of Alabama. Burks will move slot left. Mateer's got it, fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Has time, comes back near side. Check down to Xavier Robinson, who's upended immediately. It'll be 3rd down and long, and Xavier Robinson took a shot to the knee on that tackle. Gets up limping a bit. Torrey Blaylock's going to come in.
Timeout for an offensive player injury.
It's one of those plays that, you get that ball and you try to turn upfield and you take that blind shot without knowing it right to the knee. That's tough.
3rd and 13. Trying to keep this opening drive, second half alive. Blaylock in at running back. Mateer's got it. 4-man rush. Steps up. Breaks a defender, goes downfield, caught by Satania, first down at the Alabama 40, and he takes it to the 36. What a play by John Mateer.
Wow, what a throw. And I was looking, I had the perfect angle of it right here. I don't know how he contorted his body to get that out.
Sooners go tempo, first down. Mateer looks left, throws left, caught by Satania on the edge, but he's met in the backfield, fumbled the football, but it goes out of bounds. And this will be a loss of a yard or 2 here.
Update, Xavier Robinson into the injury tent. That right knee is what they were looking at. Originally, he didn't want to go into the injury tent, but Jeffrey Lau, the Sooner rehab director,
at the spot of
said, let's go on in here and take a look at it. So they went ahead and took him and put him in the injury tent. We'll keep an eye on Xavier Robinson.
Thank you, Chris. The spot of the fumble was the 39, so the Sooners end up losing 3 yards. Jacob Jordan in the game at wide receiver for OU. He has 1 catch all year, and that was in the opener. Snap, Mateer rolling right, looking, Still rolling, looking, caught from behind and thrown down for a loss at the 41. A loss of 2 will bring up 3rd and 15.
Those plays are tough. When you run sprint pass, you're running quick routes, little hook routes, comeback routes on the outside. When they're not there, you got to either throw the football away or turn into a runner. You're not going to get guys working open that often.
Well, we're dealing with Tate Sandell here, so it'd be nice to at least get 5 or so and give him a chance at a long one. Need 15 for the first down. Sooners go empty. Mateer looks right, throws short. Jermichael Carter caught it, hit immediately at the 34. They got 7. And it will indeed give Tate Sandell a chance for another 50-plus yard field goal try. This one should be around 51 or 52. It looks like they're going to put it down at 52 yards.
And from all indicators down here, Plank, winded is back.
We think.
10:45 to go, third quarter from 52 yards. Sandell. There's the snap. Hold is down. Kick is away. It's got plenty of distance, and it is good again. He's 7 for 7 from 50 yards this year. Wow. 2 for 2 today. Make it 20 straight for Tate Sandell.
What a weapon. And I like what we had going on that drive. Mateer made an incredible throw there. But again, you know, that holding penalty, a bit unlucky for Fasusi, but that took us out of rhythm.
He avoids a sack, steps up, keeps his eyes down the field, and then just absolutely rips it down the sideline. That ends up, you know, you end up getting the field goal out of that because of that really nice individual effort from Mateer. But always good to get the ball first in the second half and go and get some points. So defense has had some time to rest. Let's see if they can put another stop together.
Here's the kickoff headed toward Lottie Brooks. He's been returning these, but this is over his head for a touchback. Groundworks is the preferred foundation repair company of the Sooners. Your home's foundation needs a solid defense too. Fans, book your free inspection now at groundworks.com. Well, Ty Simpson, Ted, had it cooking pretty good when the first half came to an end. Let's see if the Oklahoma defensive coaches could solve him a bit at halftime.
Yeah, and get the defense some fresh legs to get back out there. I think that part of the problem not getting to the quarterback was caused by the amount of snaps they had to play there in the second quarter.
From the 25 directly in front of our broadcast position, Alabama goes right to left. Simpson back to pass. Looks right, throws out far pass, far sideline incomplete, too far out in front of Jeremy Bernard. Eli Bowen in coverage, 2nd and 10.
Just that double out route that had the out underneath, and Bernard, the deeper one, just a speed release, trying to outrun the inside leverage to the outside, and he had it, but that's a tough throw from Simpson.
2nd and 10. There's the clap, but no snap. Back to the sideline. Now they'll shift. Lottie Brooks and the tight end Caleb Edwards come near side. Now Simpson wants the football, and he's got it. Inside handoff. Hill over the right side with room. 30, bounced it outside. 35, first down. Down the sidelines, 45, midfield. Shoved down by Eli Bowen. Biggest run of the day for Bama right there.
Yeah, I think they brought a receiver in on a cracked a support player. It was a really good block and bounced it outside, and we didn't have anyone left there to come make the play.
28 yards of note. Jeremy Bernard limped off the field and is being tended to on the Alabama sideline. Keep an eye on that. 1st and 10 Bama at the OU 47 after the 28-yard run by Daniel Hill. They break the huddle with trips right, tight end left. Simpson under center. Watch the hard play action here. Tight end Cuevas in motion. Simpson's got it. He will hand it off to Hill, who runs left, and he goes nowhere this time. Dropped for a loss in the backfield. Owen Heineke first to him.
Taylor Wine trying to rip that football out, clawing at it, taking a page out of the Alabama book, what they've been doing to ball carriers this entire season.
They say he got to the line of scrimmage. I don't know about that. 2nd and 10. Still no Bernard. He's still being tended to on the sideline. Bama goes empty. 9:19 to go third quarter. Oklahoma leads 20-14. Now they shift. Jam Miller will move tight end left. He's a running back. Simpson's got it. Sooners bring 4. Dumps it out to the perimeter. Caught by Cuevas, who jumped over a guy down the sidelines. 35-30. And folded in half inside the 30-yard line. Josh Cuevas jumps over Reggie Powers. He continues to be a problem today.
Yeah, really athletic play there. Powers bearing down and tries to undercut him. He jumped over it, and then he thought he was going to run over. Was that Kip? And he took a shot. No, Robert Spears-Jennings.
20-yard gain to the 27 in Sooner territory. Bama could take their first lead with a touchdown here. They go empty again. This is all on the arm of Ty Simpson today. In motion, Cuevas, right to left. Simpson's got it. Straight drop, going to fire end zone, far sideline. It is caught and out of bounds, short of the goal line. Isaiah Horton at the 2. Great pass over the shoulder. Simpson to Horton. It's first and goal time.
Is a catch and out of bounds at the 1 yard.
Bama hurrying to the line of scrimmage. They don't want this play to be reviewed. And it will not be. Snap. Handoff Jam Miller up the middle. Met at the 2. Tackled, I think, short of the goal line.
Calling it short.
Yep. It'll be at the 1. Second and goal from there.
I didn't see a good replay on the pass. I don't know if it was. I mean, it looked incredibly close, but
we're a long ways away.
And they did not show it again on the big screen here. So
7:40 to go third quarter. Bama a touchdown and an extra point away from their first lead. They go Wildcat with Daniel Hill at running back. Snap. He'll run it himself left. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. He got popped pretty good at the goal line, but he hung on to the football. And this game tied at 20. Second touchdown run today for Daniel Hill. Both of them 1 yard.
Ty Simpson continues to dice us up. They're just max protecting, keeping guys in, making it really difficult for us to get any pressure, and he's just attacking those one-on-ones down the field.
Talty had his field goal before halftime partially blocked. Extra point this time, though, is off clear and good. And Alabama's on top in Tuscaloosa. Midway through the third, Alabama 21, Oklahoma 20. Today's second half brought to you by the Riverwind Casino. Riverwind Casino, always a good time. This is Sooner football from Learfield.
For the most part, and just putting it on the arm of Ty Simpson and having a lot of success.
A quarter and a half to play, 21-20 Alabama. And the Sooners about to get the ball back after the kickoff here. And Talty now given the go-ahead. Sooners have not tried to return one yet today. Talty, high and short, headed for Jacob Jordan. Fair catch called for. 25-yard line.
This is, without a doubt, Toby, one of the longest stints we've had a player in the injury tent. Xavier Robinson, ever since that hit he took on the Sooners' last possession, has been in the injury tent. We've seen a couple different athletic trainers head in there. We also had DeMarco Murray check on him. Kobe McKenzie came over and checked on him, but still waiting for 24 to emerge from the injury tent down here on the sidelines.
Looks like Derek Simmons back at right tackle here to start this drive. So Blaylock, the running back.
And boom, here he comes.
4 pass catchers, 3 left. Dion Wright from the 25. Sooners need an answer, down 1. In motion, Kanak. Play action, looks right. Pass deflected and knocked down by Tim Keenan. He was looking for a quick out to Dion Burks, but Keenan got a hand on it. 2nd and 10.
Trying a little split zone play action with Kanak coming across and just not fooled there on the defensive line for Alabama. They're up the field right to Mateer right away.
Carter, Satania, and Burks the wideouts. Wing left Kanak. He's in front of Blaylock in the backfield. Mateer fakes the handoff. Going to throw again. Deep drop. Does across the middle. Good comeback catch for Michael Carter on the run. 45, and he's down to the 48 or up to the 48-yard line. Fourth catch of the year, Jermichael Carter goes for 23 yards.
Great protection there. Mateer had plenty of time in the pocket. That's a deep developing route there. Great poise.
Sooners go tempo. Mateer, far sideline pass, caught by Jermichael Carter. Tough catch on the far sideline to the Alabama 46. That's a gain of 7 on first down.
24. I'm sorry, Tab. I was going to say Xavier Robinson out of the injury tent, taped up, right knee brace on as well, going through drills to try to see if he can get back in this game.
Tough catch and a great throw. Mateer's had a couple of really nice throws so far this half. Starting to feel it a little bit.
Giovanni Gibson checks in, 2nd and 3 from the Bama 46. 6:32 to go third quarter, 21-20 tied. Mateer, handoff Blaylock, looking for running room. Can't find any. Got knocked forward to the 45 for a yard. It'll be 3rd and 2.
There's 4 down territory right here for the Sooners, perhaps.
Oklahoma has not been great on third downs. Just 2 of 7. And weren't great on third down last week either. 4 of 19 at Tennessee. They're going to go jumbo package here and huddle up. Helms and Kent come in. Jermichael Carter back in. Sooners break the huddle, sprint to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 2 from the Bama 45. Mateer, pitch to Blaylock, trying to get to the corner, and it goes nowhere. He lost big yards. And there's a flag down on the far sideline over there. Was somebody maybe offsides, or did they not like the formation? The side judge threw a flag.
Illegal formation.
Yes, illegal formation. Offense. More than 4 players in the backfield. The penalty is declined. It'll be 4th down.
So it's 4th and 6 from the 49. The Bama 49.
Got to punt it.
So far the offense is staying on the field, and now they're being waved to the sideline.
Yeah, you got to punt this. Your defense has kind of been on their heels here. You need to try and pin them deep inside the 15 and have a little bit of advantage in your favor with the defense being out there.
It's an interesting call on the 3rd down, Ted. Go jumbo, bring a bunch of bodies to the football and then run it. It just did not look good.
Grayson Miller high with backspin, headed for Cole Adams. He backs it up, lets it bounce at the 2, and it caroms into the end zone for a touchback. Not what they wanted there. Bama will start on the 20 after a timeout. Before we go to break, let's pause quickly. 10 seconds for station ID. This is Sooner football from Learfield.
Run game and turn to the clear strength of their offense. That drop back game with Simpson and these wide receivers. So got to continue to be good on early downs and shut down that run game for the Crimson Tide.
Sooners have not been able to force a Bama punt since the opening 2 possessions of the game. Would love one here. Down a point, 21-20 Bama in front. Tight end in motion left to right. Simpson in the shotgun, asks for the football. He's got it. Straight drop. Throws near side, caught out of the backfield by Hill, the back, who stumbled to the ground at the 24 for a gain of 4.
Really good rush there by PJ off the edge, dip, and got right around the corner and delivered a shot on Ty Simpson.
2nd and 6, and Jeremy Bernard is back on the field for Bama. Remember, he limped off last possession. 2nd and 6 from their own 24. Trips right, Bernard left. Simpson claps his hands. Kobe McKenzie acts as if he's going to come on a blitz. That forces Alabama to change their play or protection. They bring double tight ends left. Sooners shift defensively. Simpson's got it. Inside handoff, Hill over the right side. Nice. Popped at the line of scrimmage, but able to back his way for a couple out to the 27. 3rd and 3.
Man, that's critical yardage right there. Probably would have had about a 3rd and 6 there. Initial contact right there at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 3. Chance to get off the field here with a stop. They go empty. Simpson surveys the defense. There's the snap. 4-man rush. Looks middle. Throws middle. It is incomplete. Too high for Bernard. And indeed, Bama, for the first time since the first quarter, will have to punt it back to OU.
Big stop there. And tried to hit that in-breaking round. This time, Boganowski drives on it. Really nice job by him. He's right in position there for Simpson to put that ball a little bit more out in front than he wanted to.
Blake Dowd, the punter. Isaiah Satania had a 48-yard punt return on Dowd's first punt of the day way back in the first quarter. See if he can come up with something big here again. Snap back. Dowd. High and short. Satania, fair catch. Comes up, takes it at the 35. And the Sooners will start there.
You know, we're big vibe guys down here, T-Row. You always like to have the vibes high. Not going to lie, after having to punt the football away on that last drive, vibes were a little low. There was a little lack of juice, and the Sooners getting that 3 and out has kind of re-energized this sideline a little bit. A little more pep on the step on the O-line going back out for this series.
And Xavier Robinson back on the field at running back.
How about that?
Trips right. Kanak in a wing right. Robinson moves right. Everything overload here. Snap. Handoff Robinson. Met at the line of scrimmage. Got one to the 36. That's it.
He does not look healthy, guys. That's one where we're used to him, you know, staying on his feet, running through contact. That's one of his biggest strengths, and he went down quick there.
2nd and 9. It's Helms, the tight end. He moves from left into right end. Again, overload right. Mateer rolling right. Throws, and through the hands of Satania at the 40, incomplete. Threw him a fastball. He couldn't hang on to it. It'll be 3rd and 9. Sooners get over the ball quickly. Alabama is confused defensively. I don't think they have enough guys on the field, do they? And they're going to have to use a timeout here.
Timeout, Alabama.
Oklahoma caught Alabama kind of lollygagging a line shift. Sooners didn't sub. And it looked like Bama only had about 9 guys on the field, so they'll take a timeout with 3:19 to go in the 3rd. See whether or not that becomes something bigger later on. Whether Braum's is your stop for a burger and ice cream or your weekly trip for groceries from the Fresh Market, Braum's is proud to be a part of your family's tradition. Braum's, farm fresh for over 50 years. Proud partner of OU Athletics. I need a 9-yard play here, Ted.
Yeah, you know, we tried to get Mateer out on that sprint there, which, you know, I don't mind every now and then, but it does kind of limit him. And protection has been pretty good, and he's looked pretty comfortable in the pocket. See if we can work another one of those deep in-breaking routes.
Carter, Satania left, Burks right. Robinson the back, Kanak the tight end. 3rd and 9 from the OU 36. Timeout's over. Mateer's got it. Straight drop, 4-man rush, good protection. Looks, throws downfield, incomplete, flag down. Flag down near the line of scrimmage. It came from the defense, it came from the umpire who stands near the linebackers.
Personal foul, shot block, offense, 65 and 59. The penalty is declined. It'll be 4th down.
What?
Huh.
So the Sooners will kick it back.
On 2 offensive linemen?
I didn't see anyone on the ground there, but I haven't seen a look at it.
3:13 to go, 3rd quarter, 21-20 Alabama. They have not shown a replay. Adams and Williams deep. Williams fumbled a punt return earlier in this game. They got a little more room to work this time. Grayson Miller, full leg into this one. Booming punt, driving punt. Williams backpedaling to the 10, back to the 7. He'll bring it. Dances outside, stretched out, got a ways to the 15,
nice
and
play.
tackled in the open field by Taylor Heim, shy of the 20. Good tackle. That was a 57-yard punt by Grayson Miller. And about an 11-yard return or so.
He got all of that one, and he had to catch it backpedaling, going backwards, killed that forward momentum, and Heim showing some good speed and athleticism, folding around some guys and making that play.
Well, can the Sooner defense get another stop on Ty Simpson? Jacoby Johnson this series will start at one corner with Eli Bowen at the other. Simpson will go under center on 1st and 10 from his own 18 with Jam Miller 8 yards deep. Man in motion is Horton, the wideout. Snap, handoff Miller. Runs left. He's to the 20. Pushing the pile to the 22. Got about 4 on first down.
Yeah, they're getting some good movement there with the offensive line on that side. Just push on the interior defensive line back into the backer's lap.
2nd and 6.
Kip's hopping around like he's got something going on now.
In the shotgun this time, Simpson. His center, Parker Brailsford, sends him the football. The handoff again. No, it's a keeper. Simpson over the right side makes a nice move across the 25. First down out to the 30. He juked Owen Heineke in the open field there. Tyler Simpson, the quarterback, goes for 8.
Yeah, that's a couple of opportunities. Heineke's been one-on-one and just gets, pulled too far into the inside and lets the player get out of there and cuts off the pursuit.
David Stone put a pretty big hit on Simpson at the end of that play. Wow, landed on him too. 1st and 10 from the 30. Bama gets the first down. We're down to 1:50 to go, third quarter. Tide lead it 21-20. Tight end shift, running back shift. Simpson now has it. Handoff Miller, sweeping left.
Hold.
There's a hold, no call. Going to be a short
night.
gain to the 31. Sooner bench erupts. It's only a 1-yard gain. Should have been a hold, though.
I don't know how in the world you don't see that. It's way out in the open. It's right at the point of the play. It's as blatant as you can ever get.
2nd and 9.
And this is an officiating crew, Ted, that calls 30% more holding calls, has 30% more holding calls in the offense than any other officiating crew across the country.
Well, that's a pathetic miss on their part.
Agreed.
Bernard in the backfield with Simpson on 2nd and 9. Simpson's got it. He'll roll right. Looking to throw back left, and he threw it into the ground.
Good job by Grayson Holton sniffing out that screen. No chance. Really good job.
Invited the rush, then tried to hit him with the
There's no
screen.
foul for intentional grounding. Number
Teddy
5 was in the
out,
area of the pass.
defended it well.
It'll
Here
be
comes the 3rd
down.
and 9, Ted.
Yep, critical. Those deep in-breaking routes. Last time Boganowski made a nice play, forced Ty Simpson to put it too far out in front. Let's see what happens here.
Compact formation for the Tide. Now they shift out 4 wide. 2 to each side. They're stacked. Got to get it to the 40 for a first down from the 31. Simpson's got it. Sooners bring pressure. Looking middle, under pressure. Hit as he throws. Ball's out. Spinning around on the ground, and the Sooners have it. Kendall Daniels falls on it. Oklahoma forces their 3rd turnover of the day.
The ruling on the field is a fumble recovered by the defense.
Taylor Wine.
Down Oklahoma.
He hit Ty Simpson, who fumbled the football. Kendall Daniels fell on it, and Oklahoma's got it inside the 30.
Woo. Just runs the hoop on the outside, showing that speed and athleticism. And if you thought Taylor Wine was just a big thumper out on the edge, he's got a little thing to show for you. That was an excellent rush there. Got to him in a hurry.
Huge play. I'm trying to decide between Wine Time and Taylor Made. We'll make that decision later.
Either one is pretty good from the plus 28-yard line. Keeper Mateer runs left, trying to get to the corner, turns it up 25. He got 3.
Was that Satania he went into the back of?
Yeah.
Oof, that looked nasty.
He's up, limping around a little bit. Satania going to stay in the game, it looks like. 2nd and 7 from the Bama 25. 30 seconds to go, third quarter. OU down 1. They have just forced their 3rd Alabama turnover of the day. Snap, Mateer. They bring pressure. Looking end zone near side. Satania wrestling. And a flag flies from every corner of Tuscaloosa. This will be PI. The corner, Red Morgan, was grabbing all over Isaiah Satania.
Defense, number 16. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. First down.
Boy, a really good job by Mateer here. I like how he stepped up in the pocket. We haven't seen a whole lot of that from him. Bought himself some extra time and put a ball out there where you either get your guy can go make a play on it or you draw the penalty.
Sooners in the Pizza Hut Red Zone. Let's finish this. The Red Zone sponsored by Pizza Hut, the official pizza of the Sooners. It's 1st and goal from as far away as you can have 1st and goal. The nose of the ball is on the 10-yard line. 14 seconds to go. Likely final play of the 3rd here. OU huddles. Now they break the huddle. Carter and Satania right. Torrey Blaylock, the back left. Now he'll come into the backfield with Mateer. Play clock at 9. Double tight ends. From the 10, snap. Handoff Blaylock up the middle, hit at the line of scrimmage, and he got only one. And that's how the third quarter will come to an end. High drama in the SEC. I'm going to say no gain. 4 fingers in the air.
This is the end.
We go to the final
quarter.
stanza at Bryant-Denny Stadium. 21-20, Alabama leads it. Oklahoma second and goal from the 10 when we come back. Today's second half brought to you by the Riverwind Casino. Riverwind Casino, always a good time.
I like what he's done, but guys got to go win in this area of the field and create space.
All right, here we go. First play of the fourth quarter, second and goal from the 10. Sooners go right to left. That's toward the south end zone. Blaylock the back. Double tight ends shift to the right end. 21-20 Alabama. Mateer's got it. He will hand it off. Blaylock up the middle. Crashed at the 7. He stumbles his way, I believe, down to the 6. It'll be third and goal from there. 6-7.
Well done, T-Row.
Thank you. Looks like it's the 6.5, so I nailed it.
I still don't understand it.
Nobody does.
My 11-year-old is so proud right now.
Seems to bring kids joy, which is a great thing.
Third and goal. You got Burks and Gibson right. 2 tight ends. Robinson now the back. Burks in motion. Snap. Mateer looks right, wants to run it himself. Bounced it outside, and he's wrapped up in the backfield and tackled at the 6-yard line. Gonna have to settle for a field goal. Got it first to goal at the 10 and ran it 3 times, Ted.
Yeah, trying to stretch the defense right there and just nowhere for Mateer to go. Tried to bounce it, tried to act like he was throwing an RPO there to slow the pursuit down. Just they're piled in the box on us.
For the lead, 24 yards from the right hash, Tate Sandell. Kicking it into a sea of pom-poms. 13:45 to go in the fourth. Snap back, hold is down, kick is away, and it is good again. And with 13:41 to play, the Sooners volley back in front here in Tuscaloosa. It's Oklahoma 23 and Alabama 21. Chris Plank, down to you.
Little shocking, Gabe. We thought we might see him try to use maybe one of their bigger bodies, maybe even a Caden Helms in the red zone, maybe even try to get something with a running back in the flat or Deion Burks. 3 straight runs. What do you think?
It was an interesting sequence of play calling, but ultimately you take the lead back. Your defense has gotten a couple stops in a row, maybe a little more conservative than what we would have liked, but ultimately you're back on the high side. So one thing I do like is it looked like, and Teddy kind of pointed it out, it kind of looked like John Mateer was trying to hit him with some type of pop pass there on that third down play, and they covered Giovanni Gibson. I like him not putting the ball in harm's way there and just eating it so you get the 3 points. But hey, this is going to come down to who plays better in the fourth quarter, and I like starting that scenario with the 2-point lead. So may the best team win, boys. Here we go.
Fowler drive summary, 5 plays, 22 yards, and 209. Kickoff by Sandell is a good one. Sails over the head of Lonnie Brooks. Fowler Automotive Group, being friendly, helpful, honest, and fair. This is what drives us. Well, if I told you before the game, Ted, you got a 2-point lead in the fourth quarter in Tuscaloosa, you'd probably take it. Can you finish it here?
Yep, no doubt. The defense, getting a little bit of a second wind, a couple of stops, forcing that turnover there. And the key is down and distance. Continue to get them behind the chains. They get that running game going out there to those third and convertibles where it gets difficult.
Bama from the 25. They go left to right in the fourth. Simpson looking back at the sideline. He'll shift his back. Daniel Hill, who's been the best running back for them today, to his right. Now Simpson has it. Handoff Hill right up the middle, breaks the 25, runs over Sammy Omosigho, who brings him to the ground at the 30. He got 5.
Yeah, that's a good game for them on first down. We're just, a little bit more push from the Alabama offensive line than what we're used to seeing against our D-line.
Bama over the ball quickly on 2nd and 5. 23-21 OU. Again, over the ball quickly, but not snapping it quickly. They just don't want Oklahoma to counter to sub. Now they shift tight end right, Cuevas. Sooners showing pressure. Simpson's got it. He hands it off again, running right, strung out, popped. Boy, Reggie Powers almost forced another turnover. Kobe McKenzie, the tackle. It'll be 3rd and 5.
Well, he wasn't expecting to see Powers coming from upfield and kind of blindsiding him there. Great job by Kobe McKenzie getting downhill.
3rd and 5. Danny Okoye in to rush the passer. Kobe McKenzie calling out the defensive signals. Sooners shifting around on the D-line here. Can they get a punt? 12:30 to play. Sooners still shifting on the D-line. Simpson asks for the football. He's got it. Back to pass. Looks right. Pulls it down.
Wow.
In the backfield, and he is sacked. Davon Jordan. Where'd he come from?
Was he hiding in the middle of all those D linemen? I never saw the guy. I'll tell you what I did see is that get off by Okoye was incredible. He goes flying up the field and opens up that gap for Jordan to come in and just absolutely beats Daniel Hill, who was sitting there waiting to sort things out, was on his heels, and Jordan went right through the middle of him. Huge.
Have a day. Here's the punt. 3 straight stops for the OU defense. Satania under it. Fair catch called for near the 30. He's got it. And the Sooners have the ball back with the lead in Tuscaloosa. 11:38 to go. 47-yard punt. 23-21 Sooners timeout. Today's second half brought to you by the Riverwind Casino. Riverwind Casino, the official entertainment destination of OU Athletics.
Some momentum, but I still feel like Mateer's seeing it, and the pass pro from the offensive line's been solid.
Oklahoma scoring in the second half. They have 2 Tate Sandell field goals. Touchdown here would be massive. They got 70 yards, though, to peruse. 3 wides. Xavier Robinson giving it a go at running back. In front of him, Kanik. In motion, Satania. Keeper, Mateer. Alabama not fooled. They wrap him up for no gain. He faked the handoff to Satania. Mateer ran it up the middle. It'll be 2nd and 10. That's a play that has worked for them this year. That might be what they ran on the touchdown.
Yeah, a similar play anyways. Now, Satania, remember, had that really nice run on the jet sweep. You know, at some point you got to perhaps think about doing that one again.
Mateer's got the shotgun snap, looks left, throws left, caught. Javani Gibson at the 40 has the first down. He falls to the 41. First catch, I believe, today for Javani Gibson. First downs brought to you by Paycom. Score big with their command-driven AI engine, iWant.
Great pro again, Mateer. I'm telling you, it's the best I've seen Mateer look from the pocket this season.
He's 14 of 21 passing for 112. 10:37 to go. 1st and 10 from their own 41, leading by 2. Kanik in motion. Handoff Robinson. Cuts it up at the 41, puts his shoulder down, carries the pile out to the 45. That looks more like X. 4-yard run.
Really nice. And again, I have no idea where the power comes from when he's wrapped up by 3 or 4 guys, but that's an excellent gain on first down. We got to capitalize on it here.
2nd and 6. 10th carry for Xavier Robinson today. Mateer asks Jake Michael for the football. He's got it. Looks right, wants to throw. Comes back left. Still looking, has all day. Now he rolls right, directing traffic, throws back across the grain and almost threw a pick. He was throwing back across the middle to Jaron Kanik, sailed it wide of him, and Nakai Hill-Green almost intercepted it.
That was great protection again. Offensive line in a great spot. Mateer sat there forever. Once he broke contain, I thought he should have just pulled it down and got what he could, but tried to make something happen there, throw it back across to Kanik. Dangerous.
3rd and 6 from their own 45. 9:51 to go. Sooners have not been good on 3rd downs. 2 for 10. They go Burtson, Satania right, Gibson left, Blaylock wing left, Kanik wing right. Mateer's got it. Looks left, throws quickly. That's caught. Gibson first down, 45-40 into Alabama territory, and he's wrapped up there. Giovanni Gibson's second catch on this possession, and it's another first down grab.
Well, it almost looked like a hot route or something because of how they lined up to defend this little underneath route, and Giovanni Gibson just finds that little slant route. Mateer puts it on him quickly, and maybe the whole thing was, a distraction to get everyone to jump inside, but great throw and catch.
That's 15 yards on the pickup, and the drive continues with 9:19 to go. 23-21 OU from the Alabama 40. John Mateer surveys the defense, takes the football, handoff X, dances left, pushes up the middle, falls forward to the 37. He got 3.
Nice run. Anything positive. You're getting 3-4 yards on first down, you're in a good place.
Remember, Alabama had to use a timeout due to defensive confusion earlier this half. They only have 2. We're down to 8:45 on the clock. 2nd and 7. Sooners go 4 wide this time with Robinson the back. Left hip of Mateer. There's the snap. Mateer's going to run it himself. Dances away in the backfield. Tries to get outside. Stiff arm. 35. Makes a plant. Comes back midfield to the 34. Gracious. That's one of the most exciting 3-yard runs you'll ever see.
A couple of real nice cuts in there. A couple of real nice blocks on the interior. But again, you're in a third and manageable situation right here. This is what you want to be in.
That looked like Ted Lehman going through some moguls right there.
Well, I don't know about
Just
that.
Just bouncing effortlessly.
Did he get up holding his back?
3rd and 4 in long field goal range from the Alabama 34. They go empty. Robinson, one of the wideouts, wing left. Got to get to the 30 for a first, and somebody jumped.
Pierre Louis, it looked like rocked in the stance.
Offense, number 55. 5-yard penalty, remains 3rd down.
Just the 4th penalty on OU today. That makes it really long field goal range.
That's a big one, but 3rd and 9.
Giovanni Gibson's been the go-to guy on this drive. Let's see if they try to find him again here. 3rd and 9 from the Bama 39. 7:42. Clock runs.
Satania's been the big moment guy for this team throughout the season.
100,000 standing halfway through the 4th. Man in motion. Satania right to left. Mateer's got it. They bring a blitz. Mateer backpedaling, throws it, and he just threw it away. Into the feet of a defender. He was under pressure.
It's going to be.
They're going to talk about whether this is intentional grounding or not. I don't think there was a receiver in the area, was there?
No. Satania was cutting across.
It was supposed to be a middle screen.
Oh, okay.
And Satania's right there. Is he in the area? That's debatable. I would call it intentional grounding if it were up to me.
Intentional grounding. Offense, number 10. The ball be placed at the spot of the foul. Loss of down. 4th down.
Ted, that's one of those, man. It's 3rd and 9. Yeah. The protection's been good. You don't have to go screen or draw on 3rd and 9 when John Mateer has been well protected throughout the football game. You got to trust that O-line to block it up and continue to push it down the field.
Yeah, no, I agree, and it's probably a call to get them in a 4th and in a position where maybe they can go for it. But I agree. Let's get one of those out routes at the chains or one of those deep in breaking routes.
Blake Ferguson to Michael Thompson here 22 years ago, but they're going to punt it. Grayson Miller high with spiral toward the far sideline. It'll bounce at the 5, goes sideways, and it's down at the 6-yard line by Owen Heineke. Huge punt for Grayson Miller with 7:14 to play. Bama buried deep in a 2-point game. Timeout on the field. Today's second half brought to you by the
nice throws, excellent stuff.
Have you noticed any adjustments defensively Oklahoma's made here to slow down Ty Simpson a bit?
Well, it just feels like we're, starting to dial up the pressure on the quarterback. A couple of blitzes, the blitz we dialed up that Taylor Wine got home on, and then on the previous possession, same thing. We had a blitz dialed up and brought Jordan there in the chaos, and he found his way to the quarterback. We're just making plays and beating blocks.
We've also done a nice job of covering Cuevas.
Yeah.
We've had someone covering 80, which has been great.
That didn't happen in the first half.
You know, at some point they may try and get back to that tight end hide at some.
Heels on the goal line. Ty Simpson, 1st and 10 from his own 6. Timeout's over. He brings Daniel Hill into the backfield with him. There's the snap. Handoff Hill. Runs right. Bounces. Cut down at the 9. He got 3.
Really good job.
It was Day Jordan.
Eliminate all the inside gaps there. Force it to bounce. Kendall Daniels in a perfect position to make him really flatten. And then you get Jordan coming from the outside.
Daniel Hill, the running back, got dinged up a bit. He's going to come out, replaced by Jam Miller. 2nd and 7 from the 9. 6:51 to go. Sooners have 3 timeouts. Bama has 2. Simpson in the shotgun. Sooners showing pressure with Kip Lewis. Jam Miller sent in motion. Now he stops. Play clock is at 8. They go 5 wide. Simpson changing protection. Play clock at 4. There's the snap. Looks right. Looks back left. Patting the football. Running around in the backfield. Simpson. He evades a man and he's bumped out of bounds around the 10-yard line. They'll spot it at the 11, so he got a couple. But here comes 3rd and 5.
Great effort from Kip Lewis there as Simpson broke contain and tried to get out to the corner. Kip came flying from the inside.
3rd and 5 from their own 11. 6:06 to go. Trips to the boundary. Alabama 0 for 3 this half on 3rd downs. Going to have to give the ball back to OU if they don't pick this up, and a chance for great field position. They shift now, trips to the field. That's the left side. Tight end right. Play clock down to 4. Simpson's got it. Looking left. He throws out to the far side. Caught by Jeremy Bernard and out of bounds. 1st down around the 20. Big pass.
Yeah, good throw from him. That's all the way across the field. And throws that timing out route. That's tough to defend.
Cortland Guillory in defense. And the 1st down with 5:27 to go. Clock runs from their own 20. 23-21, Oklahoma leads. Simpson sends Bernard in short motion. Hands off. Jam Miller running left. Has room. 25 barreling out to the 28. Shy of the 1st down, but he got a nice chunk. A gain of 8.
You know, some of those runs out on the perimeter have looked pretty good. Getting a couple of offensive linemen pulling out in front. Get the center Brailsford out there, but good physical hit there from Owen Heineke that he couldn't run through.
Fascinating clock management going to take place here both ways down the stretch. Yeah. Bama does not want this to come down to a long field goal. They go I formation. 2nd down and 2. Snap. Handoff right side. That's Miller. Has the 1st down across the 30. Stopped at the 33. Run of 5 with 4:27 to play.
They've got us scrambling in the run game a little bit here in the 2nd half.
Bama's got to, you would think, pick up the tempo a tad. 4:15 to play. 1st and 10 from their own 33. They've taken it from their own 6 to the 33. Simpson claps his hands, now looks back at the sidelines. 4:05 to go.
He's giving a hand sign out here to the outside, to that outside receiver that's in one-on-one on Jordan.
There's the snap. It's a handoff. Miller runs right. Bam. Got a yard, maybe 2. Owen Heineke and Peyton Bowen came up and laid a lick on him. 2nd and 8. Clock runs. 3:45. Sooners will sub because Alabama subbed. OU brings in 5 new defenders. Marcus Strong, P.J. Adebawore among them. Sammy Omasigo and Kobe McKenzie as well. 2nd and 8 from the Bama 35. 3:25 to go. Compact formation here for Bama. Simpson's got it. Sooners bring pressure. Quick throw is caught. It was deflected, but caught at the 41-yard line by Lottie Brooks. He's pushed back shy of the 1st down at the 41. Crowd thought maybe it was a little excessive on the tackle.
No way. He's sitting there twisting and fighting, and you're right at the down marker. You got to do that as a defensive player.
It'll be 3rd down and 2 with 3:04 to go, but they're going to tend to Lottie Brooks, who is quickly up. And TV's going to take a timeout here. Oh, my goodness. The tension.
to be ready to go on 4th down, guys.
Yeah, hard count, any shenanigans here to try and get a free first down out of you.
Connor Talty's career long is 48. Keep that in mind. From their own 41, 3rd and 2. 4 wides with Hill to back. Shotgun for Ty Simpson. Timeout's over. In motion, Jeremy Bernard. Snap, handoff Hill. Up the middle, stoned at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get there. This is going to be 4th down. They're going to give him the 42, which will make it 4th and 1. Oh. Bama's got to go for this. 4th and 1. This could be the ball game. 2:37 and counting. Bama does have 2 timeouts and a 2-minute warning, but this would be massive, obviously. Taylor Wine checks in. Bama brings in an extra O-lineman, Olausalinen. 4th and a full yard.
Caden Proctor in the backfield.
Caden Proctor, the left tackle, is in the backfield. Simpson in the shotgun. Snap. It's a reverse flip coming near side. Lottie Brooks danced outside. He's shoved down at the 45, but it's enough for the first. They faked the handoff to Proctor and flipped it to Brooks coming on the jet sweep, and they got just enough.
Looks healthy on that sweep. He was moving pretty good there.
Boy, he didn't get enough by much. He got one more than he needed.
The 2-minute timeout.
And there we go to the 2-minute timeout. Bama has the ball on their own 44, down 2. When we come back, 2-minute warning brought to you by Dos Equis, the official import beer of OU Athletics. Go for Dos. Enjoy Dos Equis on the year. Timeout's over. We have Dixieland Delighted. 1st and 10 from their own 44. The Sooners have limited Ty Simpson to just 65 yards passing in the second half. Can he make the plays here to win it for the Tide? Or can Oklahoma have the answer? Shifting on the offensive line, they move Tynan Cuevas left to right. Ryan Williams goes wide left. He's matched up with Cortland Guillory. Simpson ready for the football. He's got it. Straight drop. Under pressure immediately. Dancing around. He throws as he's fallen to the ground. Oh, and it falls incomplete. He just got rid of it. He slung it out in the direction of Ryan Williams.
As the quarterback's knee was down.
It's a sack.
Clock rolls.
All the way back to the 33. It's an 11-yard loss. His knee was down. 1:46 to go. Clock runs. 2nd and 21. Simpson back to pass. Has time. Looks middle. Still has time. Pats the football. Comes back near side, and it is short-hopped it. He had Isaiah Horton, but he short-hopped him. It's 3rd and 21. Who got the sack? Kip Lewis got in for the sack that has put Bama behind the chains. 1:36 to go.
What do you think, Ted? Come after him?
Well, I'm looking at the personnel we got out there. We got, 3 pass rush specialists. See if we add to the blitz at the second level with Kip. Kip's had a lot of success tonight getting through, but we're secondary heavy right now.
A little confusion on offense
He's only
for
got
Alabama.
3 seconds to snap.
Play clock at 2. It's at 1. And they're going to have to use their next to last timeout here. They were running personnel off late. 1:36 to go.
Timeout, Alabama. It is their second. It will be 30 seconds.
Let's pause quickly. 10 seconds for station ID. This is Sooner football from Learfield.
A costly timeout used potentially by Alabama. 1:36 to go. 3rd and 21. Sooners lead at 23-21. But Gabe Ikard, there was confusion all over the place with the Alabama offense, and they could not risk falling any further behind the chains than 21 yards. No. What a big-time moment here.
Yeah, they had to burn one there. Now, they've got 2 plays to get 21 yards. And you go back and you think of what they've had success with today. Finding Cuevas, and then some of those in-breaking routes in the middle of the field to Jeremy Bernard. There's always the option of just throw it down the sideline to Ryan Williams, but you got to defend the entire field if you're Oklahoma here.
Here we go. 3rd and 21 from the Bama 33. Snap. Simpson, straight drop. Comes back near side. That's caught by Horton, shy of the 50. He's tackled around the 48. It'll be 4th down at about 6. Here's the ball game. If the Sooners can get a stop, Bama only has 1 timeout. Clock runs 1:17.
Got to find
4th
Bernard.
and 6. 3 wide receivers set, double tight ends each side. Oklahoma could win it here. Simpson changing plays. We're down to 105. Changing protection. Into the backfield now. He brings Hill. Under a minute. 4th and 6. Snap. Simpson looks left. Throws out to the left. It's broken up. Incomplete. Peyton Bowen knocked it down. Peyton Bowen knocked it down. Alabama's got an Oklahoma problem. The Sooners turn them over on downs with 50 seconds to go. They go on the road and beat Tennessee. They go on the road and beat Alabama. And the Sooners are on the bracket. Wow!
How about the defense coming through? It looked like they're on their heels. First half, Ty Simpson carving them up, and they come out in the second half and just put together an unbelievable performance down the stretch. Turnovers, pressure on the quarterback, incredible stuff.
John Mateer takes the knee, and Alabama, you can unhitch the wagon. They can't stop it again.
Please reset the game clock to 47 seconds.
Brent Venables' team back against the wall, goes on the road in 2 games in front of over 200,000 people, and they win them both. Oklahoma showed up on the airplane this week, folks. We are fortunate enough to get to fly with the team. And when the team showed up at the airport, instead of wearing their suits, they showed up in T-shirts that said "Hard to Kill." They have proven that to be true. John Mateer takes the knee again. Oklahoma's not dead yet. Kalen DeBoer starts to jog across the field to shake hands with Brent Venables. But the play clock is 4 seconds under the game clock, so they're going to make John Mateer take a knee one more time. So DeBoer sent back to his sidelines. The Sooners beat Bama in back-to-back years, and it's over now. Mateer hits a knee. Final score in Tuscaloosa, Oklahoma 23 and Alabama 21. Oh, mama. Chris Plank, down to you in the middle of the mayhem.
Well, as you might imagine, the celebration has been ongoing, and it's been, I mean, dare I even use the term, kind of refreshing. Because Oklahoma has been in so many of these games, Gabe Ikard, in years past, and have come up just short. And tonight, they get it done.
Hard to kill is right. What a win. And how about that defense in the second half? Played a ton of snaps in that first half, guys. And for them to string together the stops that they did against Ty Simpson and that elite wide receiving core for the Alabama Crimson Tide, that is... Ted, that is some of the best defense we've seen played around here in a long time.
No doubt. And, you know, we've talked about it a ton throughout the entire season. We just need this team to put a complete game together. And today, everything chipped in. Special teams was fantastic. Offense in the second half got drives, moved the chains whenever they needed to. Defense forced the turnovers. You didn't have any of the plays down the stretch where you thought, oh, my gosh, what are we doing? It was everything firing on all cylinders. It's what we've been waiting for with this football team, and dare I say they're coming together at the right time, boys.
We're stalking T-Rail. Maybe we'll get a chance to talk to Brent Venables here. I'm not sure, but he's going to go celebrate with his team, and we'll definitely be able to catch up with him later.
I'm so excited.
Chris, you want me to take a timeout or keep it here? You drive the boat.
Hey, let's take a timeout so they can sing the alma mater, and we'll be able to celebrate. Lake Dawson fired up, as you might imagine. They're going to go sing this. The Sooner fans that came to Bama brought it. This corner of the end zone was dominated by the Crimson and Cream all day long. They were loud. They were a difference maker in enemy territory, and they're the ones sticking around singing their fight song right now. What a sight to behold.
It will go down as one of the most memorable games, wins on the road in OU history. If Oklahoma can finish it off, they go back to the Palace the next 2 weeks, and I can't wait to see what that atmosphere is like. Holy cow. We'll take a break. All kinds of post-game coverage ahead. Oklahoma beats Bama again, 23-21. This is Sooner football from Learfield.